everyone, welcome to the Cheesehead TV Draft Watch Party for 2022. Aaron Nagler coming to you live from New York City, and I'm joined, as always, by my co-founder here at Cheesehead TV, live from Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's Mr. Corey Behnke. Corey, how the hell are you tonight, buddy?
What's up? Let's do this.
Let's go,
all right,
Behnke.
let's get ready. Let's go 2 hours until the Packers take a defensive tackle no one's ever heard of. Let's go.
Oh, you know it. Can't wait. Watch Twitter burn when they take two defensive players and don't address receiver until tomorrow. I, for one, cannot wait. Behnke, how are you? How are you?
I'm good.
I do everything all off season, and all I hear on Twitter, on the YouTube chat, in my inbox, my DMs, everyone's like, where's Behnke? How's Behnke? What's Behnke doing? So, Behnke, how are you, man? How's your off season doing?
People got to work around here, Nagler. People got to pay the bills. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, man. I feel you.
Some people get an off season. I'm so happy I'm the one that gets that. I'm so happy you're the one that doesn't, because it wouldn't make sense the other way around.
This is true.
So
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
I don't know what you would do with yourself without NFL football. I was in Las Vegas. I saw this setup, the Bellagio NFL draft going on, NFL Network. We are following along with NFL Network. We have a pretty cool show in store for you today. We have Cheesehead TV writers. We have our Patreon and Twitter super follows on a Zoom right now. I'm actually on with them. And Nagler, I think we need to show you the sweet setup you got going on there in New York, right?
Oh, yeah, baby. Well, you know it. I'm always chilling. But before we get to, talk to some Patreon members.
I forgot. I've already skipped the
script. You've already skipped
here.
The script. It's all right. But, you're out of practice. It's preseason for everybody, especially you. You're in pre-camp mode. But I do want to give a shout-out to our good friends over at the Aaron Jones Youth Pro Camp. They are going to be setting up there in Green Bay on July 7th. That's right. The Aaron Jones Youth Football Pro Camp, July 7th in Green Bay, Wisconsin. If you're interested in attending, having your kid go, make sure you head to the link that's in the description of this video on YouTube. You will see it. You can find out all the information you need, and make sure you use code CheeseheadTV for 10% off. That's CheeseheadTV to get 10% off the Aaron Jones Youth Football Pro Camp, July 7th in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Make sure you hit that up, people. I'm telling you, tons of kids last year had a great time. Your kid could be one of them this year. All right, Behnke, I'm ready. Are you ready? We ready to say hi to
I'm ready. You want to see Lambeau? You want to see Lambeau right now, people?
Yes.
The people on this. Let's take a wide shot of Lambeau here live. Let's get the full. Let's give them the full experience there.
Wide. Wait,
that'll
live?
be really nice. There we go. There we go.
Still sunny out?
It's still.
I'm all
nice
messed up
out right now. It's only 7 o'clock here. We switched over, so it'll get dark here in another hour. We'll come back to that shot, but we got another beautiful shot for you. We got Nagler in the studio with the Patreons.
Yeah, let's take a look at
get the Zoom gallery going.
Gallery on the wall here. Let's take a look at these fine folks here. Packers fans worldwide represent. Look at this.
We got the switch pip. We should go with the Nagler pip shot. PIP.
Look at this.
Picture in picture with the gallery.
I love it. I love it so much. Great to see everybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. So many of you we know from our weekly happy hours. Some of you have already intimated that those happy hours are not good with your work schedules. Look, we'll do what we can to have some other off-hour events. But great to see everybody. Good to see Tyler Herrick in the house. Cheesehead TV social.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we got
saying what's up.
We got Tyler in the house. What's up, Tyler?
What's up, everybody? What's going on in the house here? Cheesehead TV.
Tyler, your number one pick. Who's your gotta have it guy tonight?
Listen, I tweeted this out this afternoon. Give me George Pickens or give me death. I don't care if he comes in the first round.
Right.
I don't care if he comes.
We're going to go into Cheesehead TV poll. Oh, sorry. I'm talking to my producer here on the line.
Yeah,
I'm not muting my.
We're one person in. One person in.
Oh, I love it.
Man, we're already off the rails. I love it. I love it so much.
I did start drinking. This is from Copper State here, Nagler.
Yeah.
Nobody asked me what I was drinking, but
I got it. Yeah, I see what's up.
This is only like 2% alcohol though.
Oh,
so.
okay, very good. That's definitely a Behnke beer. Sorry, Tyler, you were saying.
That's about it. Give me George Pickens or give me death. I need that dog mentality on my team.
I'm with that.
Packers have been too nice. They've been too nice.
You're not.
I want more dog mentality.
You're not wrong, sir. You are not wrong. I couldn't agree more. I love Pickens, but I just feel like he's going to fall in that range where it's too early when they're on the clock, and then he'll get picked while they're waiting in round, like to get to round 2. You know what I mean? Like he's going to happen between their picks. That's my gut feeling. Now I hope I'm wrong.
I could see
because I'm with you. I think he is an absolute dog, and I think he would bring a physicality and a will, a desire, so to speak, at that wide receiver spot that they're going to need without Devonte Adams. There's no doubt about that.
100%. 100%. We just need something. We need some alpha male, alpha dog mentality on this team for sure.
Could not agree more. Could not agree more. What else we got up in here? I love that we got Joseph up in here again. Remember last year, this young man, he was the big board wizard extraordinaire. I know everybody can sit there and talk about first-round picks, but Joseph can talk about guys in the 6th and 7th round. And look at this, he's got a big board. He's got a big board.
Literally, one of my producers is like, I got Joseph in 3, but I don't have him on camera right now, right as you're calling for it. That was genius. We need a BTS channel. We need just all the things that are happening right now just to make this 2-box happen with Tyler and Aaron. It's very nice.
It's kind of crazy.
I got Brett Favre right here.
And
Brett, what's up, buddy?
Here we go. All right, so now we got the Jacksonville Jaguars on the clock. My goodness.
Are they on the clock already? Is that
Yeah,
it?
here we go. We're picking number 1.
Here we go. Draft. Here we go.
This is it. NFL draft.
Let's go.
Guys, the future Packers tight end is currently on the stage.
Look at you.
Dear.
Look at you.
Look at Mark Oldacre. Mark Oldacre's coming in. Wait, didn't you say that you forgot that the draft is happening right now and you almost didn't wake up in time?
Yeah, I thought it was an hour later. So don't get me wrong. I've been up. I've been waiting for this hours, weeks, months. But yeah, I was it was a nice relief because I thought it started at 2. I thought the coverage started. Well, the coverage has been going on all day. But I thought it was the red carpet shit started at 1, but the draft starts at 1. So that's a nice relief. We might be asleep by 6 a.m. So that'll be nice. That's the goal.
Did you at least take the day off? So wait. So how excited are you? I haven't actually talked to you since kind of the news broke.
What's
There's
that?
2 big pieces of news. There's the London news, but there's also are you coming here for, is it a German team and an English team?
Yeah, I did think about doing that. Obviously really excited about London and having you guys, hopefully there's going to be loads of people there.
Oh yeah.
From the Packers community. I know you guys are probably going to be there. So that's really exciting. I mean, obviously Packers fans in the UK have been waiting since the London game started to finally get the Packers over here. So it's really exciting. And I think it will actually be the first, because I've been to a lot of the London games and it's always kind of an exhibition atmosphere.
Right.
Yep.
Just fans from every team there. But I'm kind of thinking this time it will be a true home game. Just because of the weight and how strong the Packers fan base is. So yeah, that's exciting. With the football match, the soccer match that's happening, I did think about it just because it's similar time to when training camp probably is.
Right before.
So that could
it'll be right before.
Yeah. So that could line up. So I guess we'll see. We'll see. What the bank account's saying on that one.
Yeah. Right. That makes sense.
Basically, the Jacksonville Jaguars just took Ice Cube in the draft. So that's the first pick of the draft is Ice Cube.
Ice Cube goes to the Jaguars.
Great.
I love it.
So wait, I figured you'd be really excited about the game here, though. I think having European fans is kind of genius to come to Green Bay because I bet a ton of soccer fans have no idea where Green Bay is on the map.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's just for me, it's I know what it's going to be like. Like it's just like a friendly match, obviously, between like these two teams, and it's neither a team that I support in particular. So like it's not the actual match in itself. I'm not like, oh, I really want to see that. But I was like, that is so cool that they're doing that in Green Bay, because like you said, you think like Premier League teams tour the US all the time, but it's always like they go to Miami or they go to like wherever. But like to actually go to Green Bay and for this to be like a match between two of the biggest teams, like football teams in the world, played at Lambeau Field, that's going to be so cool. So yeah,
Behnke, it's going to be so cool. You hear me?
I'm excited.
All right.
I'm excited to go to London, of course, because I'm excited to see the Packers anywhere. But watching some soccer across the street, that's kind of fun. Excuse me, football. But whatever you want to call it, I'll be watching it. I bet the tailgating is very similar. I bet Germans and English tailgate very similar to us Wisconsinites.
I love it. Wait, so the Jaguars are officially on the clock. It took them like 5 minutes to say that the Jaguars are on the clock. I love it. And by the way, everybody in the comments on YouTube, no, the NFL is not trolling me or CHTV with Waller on stage there. He was scheduled to appear long before all that. So that is not the case. Okay. 8:42 to take a dude that they've known they were going to take for days, probably weeks. Great. Awesome.
Well, they got to get that commercial. It's like the first quarter, right?
Point.
So you got to get. Point. I need a commercial by 7:14. So if there's, I got to make them wait till that commercial.
Yeah, bump it.
I see some Cheesehead TV writers up on here. I see Tim. Who else? I saw somebody else. Oh, I saw Mark. I saw Tyler. What's up, Tim?
Yo.
What's going on?
I'm here. I'm ready to go. Got my beer, got my pizza, my topper sticks. I don't know anything about any of these prospects except like 3 of them. So
you'll fit right in.
I'm ready to.
It'll be great.
Really mad.
I love it.
Yeah. I'm coming in with no expectations, so I feel like I can't be disappointed at all until they draft like a quarterback or something. But yeah, feeling good.
Until they draft a quarterback.
What you drinking?
Well played.
I have, this is from Youngblood Beer Company in Madison, Wisconsin.
Madison, I like it.
Yeah, they got good stuff. This is a Hell's Doppelbock. So it's got like the Doppelbock flavor, but like the lightness and the body of a Hell's. It's a nice like 8%, but really easy drink.
8%?
So, yeah. That's not so much. I was thinking about going with
strong to start us off tonight. Holy cow!
I mean, I almost started with a 13%er, an Imperial Stout. I might be going to that next.
Good Lord!
It's draft night. You got to bust out the good stuff.
Apparently so. My God. Salud, dude. Like I'm going live to you at pick like 28. That's all. Like you're gonna be ready to go.
I be up at 5:30 in the morning, so I can't get too crazy. But depending on what happens throughout the course of the night, maybe I will be influenced one way or the other.
I love it.
Corey, you said you got something from Copper State. You said?
Yep, I got this sugar plum elderberry tart.
Okay.
That's all
I just recently had something from them for the first time, and I was impressed. So.
Oh yeah, it's really good. This one especially, it's a seasonal. It's nice. Yeah, it's good. All right, who are we taking? Who are we taking, you guys? Who are we taking? Oh, it's still pick one. Lord.
Pick one. Oh, God. Settle in, Behnke. It's going to be a while. Wait. I see somebody in the house. We have underage Packers, and we have Fudge and Meat. Look at this. We have all the coolest podcasts available for Wisconsin sports, for Packers sport. Look at this. This is great. My goodness. And then, and of course, Soder's here. What's up, Soder? My fellow Luddite.
So wait, Fudge and Meat I've checked out. I think we got them here. I haven't met them though.
No,
I've checked out their podcast though.
Anastasia's way in the corner down here, and then Lily's over here. Lily wave. There you go. You get the peace sign. There's Lily with the. Oh yeah, rocking the spotted cow. There we go.
Nice.
Love it.
How you guys doing? They're like, oh, we have to talk.
Fudge and Meat, what's up?
Yeah. Here we are. We're here.
Excellent. There they are. What's going on? All right. Well. So wait, I want to know which one of you is the one who has the curse where you buy the jersey
Oh,
and then they're gone?
that's me.
All right.
That's me.
So who have you bought
Yeah,
lately, and who should we be ready to say goodbye to? That's the question.
I mean, I have not. The last jersey I bought was Tay, and I decided to stop after that one.
Wow.
We're thinking about a promotion called Buy Me the Jersey. So instead of lamenting over players you hate, maybe you just pitch it and buy me the jersey, and then he'll leave.
Look at that. That's pretty damn smart. I like that.
We're business people.
Yeah,
We know what we're
it's
doing.
taking initiative.
That's awesome. I love it. Wait, so Devonte, who before that? What's the list here of the people that you've burned through?
Okay. Off the top of my head, it was Brett Favre, Eddie Lacy, Randall Cobb, Blake Martinez, Z Smith, Devonte Adams.
Wow. That's a murderer's
Yeah,
row.
it's bad. It's rough out here. I don't have a single jersey of a player who's still on the team.
Please just buy.
No.
Would you just buy a Legends jersey? Corey went through this. Corey went through.
I did the same
the
thing.
Mike
I had
McKenzies of the world.
Newsome, I had McKenzie. I did the exact same thing, and then I was like, you know what? I should buy somebody who they already put on Lambeau, and then I'm done.
It's over.
The way to go.
If their name's on there, you're good.
I love it.
Can't curse anything then.
I mean,
Tremon Walker off the board.
There we go.
I have
Walker
Nagler
goes
though,
first.
so I always have something. I always have something to curse because I have a Nagler. So
This is true. Everybody needs a Nagler. And right now, today, this week, let me tell you, people.
It's true.
It's Raiders fans who are cursing Nagler. I love it so much. Wait, Lily, did you watch the Brewers today?
I did not. I was working, but McCutcheon, man.
I know.
McCutcheon.
What a pickup.
Where's there to say?
What a pickup.
Oh, he's everything they needed to do. Got a guy who's good for the clubhouse. And, finally, bats heating up a little bit more.
Absolutely.
So you got to love it.
Yeah, I was going to say, and he knows how to get on base. And our boy Ashby, he's coming into form.
I know.
Not bad.
Nice day yesterday. Mess of strikeouts.
Absolutely.
Won me some money.
Oh, dude.
I hate to
really?
break up this Brewers
Nice.
party, but we've already talked about the Brewers. We've already reached the Brewer
that the
quota
Brewer
for
limit?
the evening.
I just wanted
Yeah,
Lily to
ding,
talk
ding,
some
ding, ding.
Brewers. Hey,
It's
seriously
NFL
though.
time.
Wait. Seriously, for anyone watching or listening,
I wasn't trying to be rude.
anyone watching or listening, check out Fudge and Meat. These guys are great, and they are both so knowledgeable and talented when it comes to both the Brewers and the Packers. You want to check them out. They're really good.
Wow.
Thank
Honored.
you.
So what
Thank
you're
you
saying
so
is
much.
I should listen to them when I want to know about the Brewers and not you, Nate.
Correct.
Yes.
1,000%.
Okay.
If it's Lily reporting, yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
I'm not joking, man.
So who do
You
you-
actually
who-
learn
who-
something.
So who are we taking, you guys? Who are we taking? What's happening?
A quarterback.
Yeah, ideally. I think that's what our Twitter poll results said, that everybody,
Yeah.
thinking
Everyone-
that's the move.
Our two options on Twitter were quarterback or quarterback, and it seems like quarterback won. So
Nice. I like it. You guys just want to watch it burn. I get it.
Yeah,
I like it.
we'll be honest. Yeah.
All right. So wait, when they don't take wide receivers, you're going to just watch everybody get upset, and you're going to enjoy that. I get it. All right. Sounds
I mean,
good.
isn't that what happens every year?
Yeah, that's
Pretty
fair.
much.
It doesn't matter who they take. That's a fair point.
Or Adam Schefter ruins our day.
Hey, no,
those
don't
possible.
don't manifest that. Let's not speak of Schefter. Not tonight. We had enough of that last year.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's get wait. So now let's get. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming on. Lovely
Thank
to
you.
see you.
Thanks.
But let's get underage Packers in here. Let's get Big
Let's do it.
B and Joey up in here. Let's go. Where are they at?
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap. I want to say, Big B,
Here we go.
I shouted this out on Twitter earlier, and I want to give Big B props here. He put together a 3-round mock draft that was so well done, really well thought out. I mean, you even, the second pick was really outside the box as far as, most national mocks, most Packers mocks, but you really backed it up, and I just wanted to give a little shout out. It was really good work, Big B.
Thank you. I always think I do awful when I do those type of things, so I really appreciate that.
Oh no, dude, it was so well done. And I literally, like I said on Twitter, the fact that you utilized the highlights was awesome. We got to start doing more of that. Just kind of go for the gusto, because it was really cool. It really adds to it. And like I said, who was the corner that you had going at 28?
Andrew Booth.
I mean, that's a guy who, in a million mocks, I haven't seen go to the Packers. And I think most people would probably scoff at the idea initially. But your reasoning for it was really good. But can you kind of sum it up why you thought, this is a possibility for the Packers at 28.
Well, they need depth at cornerback, and then also you don't know if Jair will come back 100% healthy. Don't know if Rasul's going to be a one-year wonder, and it's no guarantee.
Big B.
What?
Let the kid talk. Let him give his reasoning here, Corey, before you jump down his throat.
I'm sorry. I know that was your moment, and I wanted to give it to you, but then you said that, and I just couldn't help myself. So I'm sorry. Go ahead. Keep going. Sorry.
This is my moment, Corey. Just relax. Just relax.
Let him have it.
And like I was saying, you don't know if Eric Stokes will continue to develop properly like he is going to, but I think he will.
Yes, see, there you go. You got to throw that in the back.
Do you think people will lose their mind if we take a CB at 22?
Absolutely, and I'm ready for it.
Awesome.
I love it.
My favorite thing, I've edited that mock, and I love when I'm editing Big B's videos because he'll just send me like a soundbite and everything. And my favorite is like listening to his mess ups and how frustrated he gets afterwards. So that mock draft had plenty of them.
Yeah, we used to have a clip somewhere on a hard drive, lost in time, thank God. But Corey used to clip off like me, like doing I'd be doing I don't know, like some kind of commentary, and then I would fuck up, and Corey would clip the fuck up and then like save it. So thank God that has disappeared in the midst of time.
No, they're somewhere.
Yeah,
I just gotta look.
Put together like an hour-long compilation of that after a year.
Yeah, right. Hey, Corey, do we want to get some super chats? I've seen a bunch come through. I just didn't know if we want to wait for those or what do we want?
Let's do it. I'm slacking off. I was looking for people in the thing.
Yeah. There's a lot going on. I know. You're like I said, man. It's the off season. So Hutchinson goes to the Lions. There you go. That's the hometown kid made good. Love that story for them. By the way, TJ Lang sends his regards. He might jump on at the end of the night, but he's at the Lions draft party tonight. Freaking traitor. But I did tell him, like,
he can say
this Hutchinson story is so great. It's pretty cool. I know there was, like, rumors about Thibodeau possibly going here at 2, but I'm glad it was Hutch. Jared Stone, what's up in YouTube, man? Good to see you. Thanks for saying hi. Tackle could be a need if they wanted to keep Jenkins inside. Thomas, I think tackle's a need regardless. And I think the thing with Jenkins is who knows when he's going to be back. Don't forget, that injury was late in the year. It was up in the first Minnesota game. Was that December? So that, or November, late November. But that's going to be some time, And I know probably Yash can hold it down at right tackle. I have faith that he can. But I think if there's a tackle there at 22 or 28 that they like, 100%, they're not going to hesitate, especially considering how important it's going to be to keep Aaron Rodgers upright as he continues to get older. He's going to lose a little bit more and more mobility. Got to operate from the pocket more. I think more than ever it's going to be important for him to operate from the pocket and operate the offense in rhythm. And I think getting a stud tackle is going to help you do that. So, yes, 100% agree.
Detroit just took, and we're ready for some super chats. Detroit took Aiden Hutchinson from Michigan.
Yeah.
So the first one, I think they're ready for super chats. We'll just assume they are. All right. So the first one is not quite a super chat, but I thought it was good. Here we go. All love from Ireland from Michael Mulclair. We'll wait till the Nicholas gets that going on in the super chat me.
What's going on?
I need more beer already. What's happening?
What's happening, Corey? What's going on?
I don't know. I need more beer already. I'm waiting for hold on one second.
All right.
Let's hold on.
We're holding on, people. Ranger 9700, I hear you. 2 wide receivers in the first or the Purdue edge and a wide receiver. I like the Purdue edge. No doubt about it. You don't need wide receivers in the first. Is it nice? It would be great. Will we all be happy and like partying like it's 1999? No doubt. But if they don't get wide receivers tonight, it literally doesn't matter. So just relax. Plenty on offer tomorrow. I promise. It's gonna be okay. What else we got here? Oh wait, where did Corey go? I lost Behnke. Stone?
No, I'm here. I'm here.
What's up? Jared Stone, what's up?
I'm here.
Travis Dale. Travis Dale, you're so inappropriate.
Ooh, Houston pick is in. Houston was ready.
Not wasting time.
Guys, Houston
Let's
was
go.
ready.
Let's get home tonight. I like it. Way to go, Houston. Oh, what else we got? Max McGee plushie. Good karma. Oh, look. Brandy and Brandy's hubby are here. What's up, Brandy and Brandy's hubby? Good to see you guys.
Snap. Hey, how's everybody doing?
Doing well. How are you guys? I love it.
Good. I'll read Brandy's draft list.
All right.
It says Jordan Davis 4 times.
That's great.
it.
I love it. Jordan Davis would be a great pick. I love that kid. I don't think he makes it past Baltimore at 14, unfortunately. That's my guess, but I absolutely love him. I think Wyatt would be a nice consolation prize if he drops down. Another Georgia guy, but I would adore that pick. No doubt about it. What else we got here? So Houston's. Wait, who Houston? I didn't even see who Houston took.
Houston took the cornerback out of LSU.
Oh, all right.
Derek Stingley.
Man, a corner at 3. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I mean,
I love that pick because now Minnesota can't get him.
Yes, 100% correct. I love that idea. Anything that keeps talent out of Minnesota's hands is fine by me. So what else we got now? What else we got? All right.
I'm waiting to get the graphics back. We got some graphics, just waiting for the. I got some fun things to talk about.
Got fun things?
Push them.
Fun things to talk about?
Yes.
All right. Who else we got here? Say hi. I just want to make sure I don't want to miss anybody. I want to people could come on. I want to say hi. Like there's so many people. My goodness. It's cray. Joseph, I want to hear from you. Who are the Packers taking at 22?
Where's this draft board at? What's going on?
Who are the Packers taking at 22, Joseph? Talk to me.
Personally, and I put it out with Al, I don't want them to take anybody at 22. I don't want them to take anybody at 28. If Chris Olave or Drake London is not available, I think we need to trade back and get more picks. This is not a top of the line draft. We need depth and we need role players and guys who can play major minutes.
Cheap labor. I'm in on it. I like it. All right. So wait.
All right.
Let me ask you this.
We're ready to see some. Oh yeah.
Joe, one last thing for Joseph.
Let's actually learn something with Joseph. Yeah, we learned things with Joseph. So let's bring him back.
Who's your number 1 wide receiver in this draft?
My number 1. It's probably London.
Oh yeah.
As flashy as Olave is,
right?
It's just the guy was 6'6", and he had 1,000 yards in like 5 games. Like they literally just threw it up there, and he just grabbed it.
I mean, his wings. Yeah, his catch radius is absurd. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's what, especially now with Tay gone, and Rodgers will get less and less mobile.
Right.
We need a guy kind of like with Hopkins, where hey, he's down there somewhere. Just throw it up there.
Fuck it, down there somewhere.
All
right. I'm down with that. All right. We'll check back in with you, Corey. Sorry. What were you gonna say?
No, we're good. I don't know any of those people, so
I'm aware.
I learned something there. Whoever we take will be the best pick. Okay,
this is
that's how this side of the draft works. So we got some. My first one. Let's see if this graphic will work down here on the lower. Got Michael Mulcair. Here we go. All love from Ireland.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Ireland. Then we got Krista. This was a little earlier when we first started, so I'm pulling in some good ones. Got Krista Reynolds with the Go Pack Go. Tony Hernandez.
Wait, we didn't get Krista up on the screen.
Oh yeah, I got to do
we got to give Krista her time to shine.
Nicholas. I think Nicholas, our graphics operator, he just refuses to listen to me. I think he thinks my voice is annoying. So
well, he's got a point. But here we go.
I mean,
come on, Nicholas. Let's
go,
Nicholas.
Well, here's the thing. He better get better because he's producing the show tomorrow. So
Well, he's slow tonight. That's all I know. We're still literally on the dude from Ireland.
I think we'll have to come back to graphics at some point.
At some point, yeah.
I think.
I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, we'll just take it out for right now.
It's all falling apart, ladies and gentlemen.
If that's the worst thing that happens, or me talking on comms on the show, I'll take it.
We're good.
I'll take it.
We're all good.
I will take it.
Wait, can I give a shout out to most hated Minnesotan for a second? Because this gentleman here, he is on every chat. He's there all the time. Always great contributions to Packers Daily. Yo, what's up, man? Thanks so much for being involved with Cheesehead TV. It's so good to see you. Oh, he's muted. No, he's muted. Why is he muted? I can't hear him.
Pleasure.
Bummer.
It's a pleasure.
Oh, there he is. There he is. All right, there we go.
I hear him.
Look at that.
He gets the prize for the first person on the Zoom today. I think he came in during rehearsal, so there you go.
No. I think, well, was he there? I don't know. It's either him or the gentleman next to him.
Early rehearsal.
It was either him or the gentleman next to him who was smoking a cigar, whose name I don't know.
Yeah.
One of the two.
He's got the OG Cheesehead TV shirt on, though. I like that. You got to give it up for smoking a cigar with an OG Cheesehead TV shirt. He's right up there. He's on number one. Gonna get there.
Oz.
Steve.
There you go.
Steve, you're number one. You're beating Oz right now. You are currently beating Oz.
Oz, you got some competition, Oz.
It's gonna be a long draft.
Oh my God! I almost snarfed. That was bad. That was good, but bad at the same time.
Hilarious.
Wait, now who is this? Wait.
Somebody's mic is on.
Who are these? Who are these folks with the big G on the wall? And we got like a 55 and a 30. Who's this?
Hey, Aaron.
What's up?
How you doing, bud?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing all right. We're out here, out in Connecticut doing our thing. Got my buddy Don here with us.
What's up, Don?
Got a lot going on in here, like ADD on all freaking levels here. Drinking a cow. Got Pat McAfee going. Got the TV.
Right.
On NFL Networks. We're doing everything, man.
I fully expect everything to fall apart once Rodgers starts talking on McAfee. It's going to be great.
Well, that's pretty much why Pat McAfee's on.
Right. I feel you. Well, thanks so much for joining us. You guys have a sweet setup there.
Absolutely, man. It's great. We love you guys doing this. A lot of fun.
Thank you.
We've met before in the Green Bay airport, by the way. I do remember that.
We have. And my son and I were out there for the Patreon meetup during Bears weekend last season.
Nice. Yeah, that's right. I remember that too.
Behnke.
Yeah.
Behnke. Wait a second, Behnke. We have two gentlemen joining us from the bowels of Lambeau Field.
Oh, dear. What's going on?
Two gentlemen who are probably supposed to be working and doing something else, but they're bouncing balls.
Oh, snap!
They're trying to find a way out. Who knows? They're eating popcorn. They're throwing popcorn to each other. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if our Zoom operator can find them, but.
All right, here we go. I got the intro here. We got the one and only Rob Demovsky and Wes Hodkiewicz from the bowels of Lambeau Field.
He broke into my office. I was going to do this, and then he busted in and said he was going to do it, so I figured we'd just do it at once.
Wow, we got a twofer.
Right here.
He says, he goes, can I do Nagler's thing in my old office? I said, you mean in my current office?
This is my old office.
I know,
it's your
I remember.
old office. This hasn't been your office for 7 years.
It was your office,
right?
And then you Benedict Arnold us, and then you back and you took it over again.
Right. So it's my office.
Used to be my office.
Wow, this I could watch this all day. I don't even
this is like Statler and Waldorf from Lambeau Field. I like it. It's perfect. Wait, all right, guys. All right. You are learned reporters, digital media mavens, football knowers. Who are the Packers taking tonight?
You want to start? We picked the same people.
Yeah, we picked the same.
We literally picked the same two people. So
Traylon Burks and
George Karlaftis from the University of Purdue.
We were just mentioned him earlier on the stream. I love Karlaftis. I think he'd be a great fit.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of him. I think I love the makeup of them. I love the comparisons of Ryan Kerrigan. These guys need a guy that could potentially, add some depth to that room so you can take some snaps off Preston and Rashawn Gary. I'm really sold on them.
I would love to see them not take a receiver just to have all the people go insane.
Yes.
Yes.
Rooting for chaos. So, that's where we are.
Right. It's a better story.
I mean, it's a better it's a better story. And B, because that means tomorrow they get like Pierce and Sky Moore and then they're off to the races. Like I'm all in.
Yeah, they don't have to pick a receiver. In fact, last year I had them taking Rashad Bateman in my mock draft. And I know I told Wes this after the draft. I go, I'm never mocking a first round receiver to them until they pick a first round receiver. Apparently I forgot that.
Wait, so you did the ESPN TV thing the other day, right?
Yeah. On Tuesday night it ran and I picked Traylon Burks.
And how many years in a row have you been wrong?
How many years have we been doing it? that many years.
So technically,
I got close once.
Oh yeah.
The 2018, they were picking 14th originally, and I had them taking Marcus Davenport. They ended up,
and they
traded
trade
back.
with New Orleans, right.
Right, and New Orleans at 14 picked Marcus Davenport. So I that's just, I kind of count that. Bit.
Aaron, can I tell my favorite story of all time?
Yes,
so my first year covering the team in 2013, full time, 12 into 13, I predicted Dayton Jones as the Packers' first round pick for one and only shot. I've missed every year since then. But I remember Pete Dougherty picked Eddie Lacy. And if you ever want to make Pete really upset, it's when I would go and tell him, hey, it's all good, man. Between the two of us, we got both of the picks right. It just happened that yours ended up being 32 picks later. But fortunately for me, I was able to get the first one right. Pete never likes that story.
There was one year when I was working with Pete at the Press Gazette where Pete and McGinn both had them taking Kenny Peterson. Yeah, Kenny Peterson in the first round. They took him in the third round. So clearly, whoever they clearly had the same source, right? Somebody told them Kenny Peterson. It just so happened to be in the third round.
Couple rounds later. It's kind of right, though.
It was a different time.
He was on the team.
Simpler time.
He was on the team. Yeah. It's all good.
I'd take that.
Are you guys going to be amped up for watching lots more Jordan Love this offseason because Rodgers won't be there?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be interesting to see if he's shown any improvement. Not that it probably matters, but I mean, remember that one day, this is the sad thing about Jordan.
June 9th.
That one day, the second day of minicamp, I mean, he lit it up. It was like Patrick Mahomes possessed his body and he was unbelievable. And Justin Outen was there with he was toweling him off. He was so hot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was one of those things where it's not training camp, so we don't, the limited ability to watch it. I think a lot of people didn't really get a chance to appreciate, and we all wrote about it, but on that specific day, Jordan Love could do no wrong. I mean, he was hitting his marks. He was throwing the ball downfield. He was stepping tall into the pocket. It all clicked. I mean, that was also kind of like Juwan Winfrey's coming out game too, or that practice too. So we'll see what happens. To be honest, I don't know how Rob feels about it, but that was actually other than the cloud hovering with Rodgers, that was one of the more interesting offseason programs I've covered just because you got to remember, they didn't get Behnke until the week after the draft. Jordan Love was the guy that knew the playbook.
Your favorite quarterback, Blake
Bortles was the backup.
We got to watch him crank it up and then finally throw it.
Oh my goodness!
Like, in all seriousness, so about Love, like the best thing that could happen for both Love and the Packers is for him to go out and play really well
exactly
this summer.
Yeah.
And then either he doesn't play at all in the regular season, or he does play and he plays much better than he did. And then a year from now, they've traded him. Like, that's the best case scenario for both parties, probably.
Totally agree. Although, who knows? And Rob, I did watch your appearance on what's that show called? Cover 2? Is that what it's called? But yeah, I think your point, and I think all the guys agree with you, is that this is a year-to-year thing now with Rodgers.
Yeah, we're going to be going through this
every summer.
Year.
Every summer, we're going to be.
That's Rodgers' prerogative. Like,
it is. I get it, but fans keep saying, "Oh, it's a 2-year commitment." Yeah, and he could say, "No, I'm out after this year."
Right. And the other thing too is, like, I don't have any problems with a guy deciding on his own time. It's his life,
Right.
you know, like if you want to call him selfish for dragging it out, like I think you can, accuse Rodgers of being a lot of things, but like him taking his time and making the best decision for him. I mean, you've earned that. Retirement is an incredibly personal choice.
Right.
And we saw what happened the last time that they forced a guy to make a decision before he was ready. So I don't have any problem with Rodgers taking, reasonably, it's got to be before the draft, but reasonable amount of time
One would hope
to make his decision.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I know Wes has been contemplating retirement, and that's a move.
I got 20 more years.
20
more years. I already have it figured out.
He's probably got the pension. He's probably close to the NFL,
Got the NFL pension
man.
all wrapped up. Yeah, why not?
My Gannett pension was going to be huge until it wasn't.
Oh my gosh.
But to Rob's point, really quickly, I want to mention, because that was what you just said about the personal decision. That was the Cliff line. That was the line that Cliff Crystal said, and it's so true because, well, it's not just NFL, right? I mean, my dad went through it, deciding when to be done at Georgia Pacific. I mean, everybody goes through it, and you have to know how to make that decision for yourself. And as long as you take time, I think the one thing we are going to avoid, as opposed to the Favre thing, is I think when the ride's done, it's going to be done. When that decision's made, I think the decision is made. But it's just giving people the space and the chance to breathe a little bit to know, because this league retires everybody, right? Except for these quarterbacks. So if you can keep going, I don't blame Brady for coming back for that reason.
Are we sure, though? I mean, that Rodgers isn't going to play for another team now. Are we sure of that yet, or not?
I think so.
Are we? Okay.
Rob,
I don't know. Maybe
Rob,
I'm one person.
not,
I don't know.
I'm not. But I'm a supposed Rodgers hater, so don't ask me.
Sure you are.
You kind of are, though.
I am not. Behnke. Damn it.
I read on Twitter you hate it.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I don't know.
Hey, I got to tell you this story real quick. Speaking of Twitter.
Yeah.
And kudos to this guy. I got this email today. I just want to read this to you guys because this has never happened to me before. This has literally never happened to me before. And I don't know how the guy got my email address. So, again, kudos to him. But he is apparently a guy that I blocked on Twitter at one point. Emailed me today. Okay. He said, the subject line was "Sorry for trolling you on Twitter." Hey Rob, I want to sincerely apologize for trolling you on Twitter. I got lost in the sauce of being an anonymous Twitter user and sent some mean tweets your way regarding the coverage of the offseason Rodgers drama. I deeply regret those tweets. I realize that you are one of the Packers reporters that isn't a complete clown. And that being blocked by you severely impedes my ability to stay up to date with the team. Would you please consider unblocking me? I promise to never tweet anything at you again. I'd just like to stay up on the news. My Twitter account is.
Why did you reply $25 and we'll call it even?
I said, thanks for writing. I accept your apology and will unblock you. I just ask that you be a little more kind on Twitter and everywhere else. The world is messed up enough without us all taking shots at one another on social media.
Look at you, Rob. Love and
one
roses
troll
everywhere.
at a time. One troll at a time.
Saving the world one unblocking troll at a time.
I tell you what, Rob, I've gotten those emails, and I'm always like, "Well, what did you say?" Like that's instantly what
I got to be honest. Like I went and looked at my thing, and I had like 135 people blocked, so I can't really remember
exactly.
No, to be fair, most of them are like parody accounts that I just don't want to get. The Adarn Schefter and
you want to don't want to get got. I know, man.
Right, Ian Flappaport. I made that up.
That was pretty good, though.
Joseph. So wait, Nagler. Joseph has his hand raised. I think he has a question.
What's up, Joseph?
I hope it wasn't.
Hey, thanks, guys. So, my question is. So right before the draft, we heard that Jaguars had two competing camps. Shad Khan wanted Hutchinson, and their GM wanted Walker. Obviously, Walker got picked one. Have you heard anything in Lambeau about maybe some competing camps as far as do they want to take a receiver now? Or they want to focus on the line? Have we heard anything as far as like
he works here?
I was gonna say, I don't think Wes is at liberty to speak, but maybe Rob has.
I think Wes he may not be at liberty to speak, but he might be at liberty to hear. I I think it's always, Joseph, it's a really good question, especially here, when we had heard the silo thing with, Ted and the coaching staff and all that. I've heard varying degrees, varying stories about what input the coaching staff has at all on the draft here, to be honest. I've heard that basically the Goody and his staff do the whole thing. I've heard that, they definitely, I know they give coaches film to watch on guys, but I'm not sure how much they even care or listen to what the coaches think. The thing's set up the way it is for a reason. The GM picks the players and the coaches coach them. But I don't have any specific examples of anything like that. I think there are some times in training camp where you'll hear things, and they're obviously bottom of the roster players, where you'll talk to an agent for a player who got cut, and the coaching staff had told him you're safe, you're not going to get cut, and then he gets cut. Wasn't Kumaro one of those?
Yeah, he was.
Coaching staff wanted him.
Yep.
The coaching staff wanted him, but the personnel department didn't. So it's a great question, but I don't know of any other real specific examples.
Thanks, Joseph. Always riding high. Always good to get the best content.
Tim's got his hand raised. What's up,
Tim?
What's up, Tim?
Hey, what's up? Just real quick question. Hello, Tim Backus. I'm here with Cheesehead TV. So I don't know if you saw the hype video for the draft party or not, but Rob, you were prominently featured, and I just want to know how does it feel to be listed as media we like from Cheesehead TV?
Wow!
Wait, hold on. So this was how this show got introed? Like it was like a media we like?
No, it's the trailer for this show. And then it shows Rob from last year, and it says media we like, and it's Rob's face.
Since it's you guys, I won't ask for any name, likeness, and image.
You can just reach out to YouTube and shut it down. It's okay.
Elon Musk says everything is good, right? So I feel honored, Tim, and like I follow the Cheesehead TV stuff, so. I don't know if I follow everybody who writes for it, but I figure I have the
at Tim Backus.
I follow the Cheesehead TV account, which is going to give me everything that I need. And I also have this stupid rule that Wes is well aware of, and it's not really a rule; it's just some asinine thing I made up. Is that I don't want to follow more than 999 people. That's just that's where I've drawn the line, and that's enough. And every year I have to go through and purge. So Wes, every year it's hit or miss on whether he stays.
It's like when Ted Thompson used to talk about staying on the special team, staying on the Oilers roster. That's me on Rob's Twitter, being able to every single year just stack a career.
It's really hard at this time of the year when they're going to draft 11 guys and sign 20 free agents.
Right, you got to follow them all on Twitter.
Right. No, I did. I think I just unfollowed like Billy Turner and some of the departed players.
Gotta do it.
And this is no disrespect to anybody, because like I tried for a long time to follow as many people as I could, but the problem is like it's not just Cheesehead TV; it's everywhere now.
Right.
There's so many content creators and so many people doing really cool content other than Tom Grossi that
you had to mention his name, didn't you? We know you're a fanboy, so just it's fine.
I mean, like. It's a difficult thing to be able to kind of prim and parse, because when I started Twitter, when we did this,
you started Twitter.
Founder of Twitter, right here, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't give you money.
He started Twitter.
Yeah.
Holy cow! Why are you working here?
Why are you here? Yeah.
But I mean, it wasn't like that. I remember my big thing was when Pete Dougherty followed me. That's how I knew I had made it. Pete finally followed me on Twitter. I was like, holy crap!
And Pete, the one thing is, Pete probably did that by accident. That's all right.
Yes. And he doesn't know how to unfollow either. He's sitting like right outside, probably. At least he was. The thing, like for me, it's like I don't know, a couple isn't going to make a difference, but if you follow so many people, you see nothing because it just you've missed it, And I can only have so many alerts at one time.
Only so many. I love it. Yeah. All right, gentlemen. I know you guys have work to do.
We've hijacked your show too long.
We thank you so much for stopping by.
No, you can have it the whole time.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming and have fun at Lambeau.
I mean, you're more than welcome to keep hanging out. I know you guys got lots of work to do.
Look at the size of these cookies. They're cookies as big as my head.
I know. I couldn't believe. Like, we got Sarah's email about like how you guys are back in Lambeau, but like the food spread. Like what?
Yeah, I stopped on got a sub on my way in. I'm not barbecue is not my deal.
Yeah,
so.
well, but sorry. See, this is the thing. This is the reporter thing. It's like
yeah, that's what you sound
free,
like, Nagler.
Free food.
Nagler's
like, free food.
Nagler's like, Corey, the beer selection. Can I talk to someone at the studio about that? So he knows. He's in that same boat.
Damn right. Damn
if you
straight.
handed me a $10 bill, I'd ask why it wasn't a 20.
I love it. I love it. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much for
Thanks, guys.
stopping by.
Have a good
really
night.
Appreciate it. I only try to like pivot here because Tom Crabtree was literally in the chat, the YouTube chat, saying he was ready to come on. But Tom, you can come on whenever you want, buddy. We're ready for you. Whenever you want to make an appearance. I love. We got someone in here talking about needing salvation or whatever. Yeah, you're gonna go. You're gonna go into timeout there, buddy.
Timeout.
I love it. And someone else saying we're not announcing all the picks. Yo, there's literally a billion places that you can watch the picks. You can go on NFL.com and follow the picks. Like,
Carolina.
We're not here to like talk about people that aren't Green Bay Packers. We just don't care. No. We just don't care. Like, I love the NFL and I love the draft, but I'm here with Packers fans, man. We're talking about like two dudes who have covered the Packers forever and know more than anybody else on this planet about the green and gold. Like, I don't care about some dude going to Carolina, some tackle. Like, if that's your thing, cool. Hey, awesome. Do you. Great. But that is just not my bag. It's not Corey's bag. It's not what we do.
That is a cool shot when they're walking to the stage,
it is. The whole setup is really dope. And I like the chandelier.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Very nice.
I mean, it helps when you have months and months and millions of dollars, but it does pay off, and it looks very, very, very pretty.
Todd, why did Wes and Rob need to share a camera? Well, they didn't need to. They chose to.
Yeah,
that's the difference.
They can't handle me just one-on-one.
Wait, I see.
Okay?
I see. The Super Bowl champion, possessor of the greatest 1-yard reception in Super Bowl history.
Oh, I see.
Has joined us. He's ready to go.
The one.
The only.
Got him. Tom Crabtree.
What's up, Tom? Woo! What's going on, buddy?
Please tell me you guys can hear me, you can see me, and this is working first try.
We got you.
Yep.
Look at that.
And
Oh, my God. It would have been hilarious if you guys were, like, hyping up, and there was, like, another player I didn't know that was in here. And I'm, like, showing off a little bit and, like, doing my thing before you show me on camera.
Right.
And then it wasn't me.
And it wasn't you.
That would have been great.
But it was you. How you doing, buddy?
'Tis me.
Good to see you.
I'm good. Good. Good to see you.
Wait, are you
Corey,
still
pretty good to see you.
Are you still in Florida? Are you still down in Florida?
I am, and apologies, got to take a sip of my water here. I am still in Florida.
Nice.
Got to stay hydrated, guys.
Well done. Well done. Well played, sir. Well played.
Yeah. How are you guys?
Doing well, man.
Great, man.
I haven't seen you since you were at Behnke's place and we played Madden, and it was a very unfortunate night for you.
Stop. Let's move on. Next topic. I do not want to talk about playing you in Madden.
Okay, all right. Sorry.
No, sir.
All right.
He did get beat recently, though, Tom, I believe.
Did you?
No. Please. I don't know what you're talking about, Behnke. Behnke
Who beat you?
Behnke, that's fake news. Wait.
Oh, okay.
So, Tom, let me ask you this.
Yes.
So, your boy Aaron Rodgers is back, right? And he's going to lead them to a Super Bowl, but without Devonte Adams. Do you think the Packers have to go like wide receiver heavy early in this draft, or are you with us and like you just want to watch it burn? No wide receivers tonight. Get them tomorrow.
So, Aaron, do you want to talk about what you and I were DMing back and forth? Like, you're like, hey, you should join the draft watch party, blah, blah, blah.
1,000%.
Like, yeah, dude, I can't wait to join and watch them trade one of these picks and then pick a guard with the other and watch Packers Twitter just burn to the ground.
Yep.
I am in. So that's why I'm here right now.
I know. I love it.
That's why I'm here,
That's the
man.
recurring theme from the diehards.
Yeah, dude.
It really is.
I can't wait.
It is,
and that's not to say I'm in that camp that if they do something like off the wall like that,
right?
That I'm in that camp and like, oh, we're doomed. I don't think so. I think there are people that get paid really good money on the field and off the field in that building and around that building that make those decisions, and we should trust that process. And I know it's kind of cliched, but like they'll have something up their sleeve. They've got a plan. If we don't go big receiver tonight, whether it's 1 or 2 receivers, whatever it is, everybody calm the fuck down. This is like a calm the fuck down from me right now.
I love it. But you know it's coming. A plan. You know it's coming. I mean, that's the thing. Like, even if it's not that specifically, it's like this is what drives me nuts. It's whatever they do. Like, it doesn't matter because there's always a faction that's going to be upset.
People will be up in arms. If they do go with a receiver, a first-round receiver, people will go nuts because it's not the right receiver.
Right, exactly.
They will go nuts.
Exactly.
They will lose their minds.
1,000%.
I don't like this guy because he gets out of his break a little too slow. That's not what we're looking for. Devonte ran these routes and not.
Well, Devonte gets $50 million a year or whatever he gets. Okay, so let's calm down.
My God! I love that you said that. That he goes out of his right. The amount of junior GM bullshit flying around, like for the last 3 months, but especially the next couple, the next tonight, over the draft and throughout the week. It's like, you just said it, like we're dealing with people who do this professionally. They are like so far beyond whatever, YouTube breakdown you're doing in your home, on a Thursday night when you've got a couple extra hours to kill and watch
Easy, Nagler. We're on YouTube, right? Your show's on YouTube, right?
I understand. I'm not saying that. I'm not denigrating the platform. I'm just saying that people who sit there and think they're scouting, that's the shit that drives me nuts. And look, I'm all for being involved and being into it as a fan. Like, I get that. But what drives me is insane is when it doesn't go the way you would do it, or the way you read about it on ESPN, getting so angry about it. That's the shit that blows my mind.
Yeah, I would totally agree. And the thing is, there's so much uncertainty. Whether you're talking first round all the way to the do they still have 7th round? So here's the other thing, by the way, a little side.
Yeah.
I have no clue what's going on. I don't know how the draft works anymore, guys. I'm out of the football realm. Yep. I earned that privilege. Yeah, I don't know who's getting drafted.
Yeah, you did.
Are there I don't know anything.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know why you
brought
me on.
The whole reason we invited you here. You're the epitome of what it should be.
Literally, I couldn't tell you who got picked first. I see that we're at pick. I've got it pulled up. We're at pick 8. Haven't looked at the ticker. I don't know who got picked. Was it Hutchinson? Was it Walker?
Hutchinson went 2. Walker went 1.
Really?
Yeah. Which I love. I love Hutchinson going to Detroit, though. I do love that. I think that's a great story. Home, You
love that for the Packers or for Detroit?
Both. I think he'll get beat by a drum, by whoever he's facing in the green and gold. And I love it for the city of Detroit because they just, they're never good, but, they draft these people high in the draft because they always suck. And, they get these great headlines in March and April. And that's great for them.
That really is. I mean, that is a Detroit pick guy. Well, I love him, by the way. I grew up a Michigan fan, still am. So I love him, love Michigan, but yeah, I think he'll fit in well there. That's a Dan Campbell guy, right?
A big-time Dan Campbell guy.
That's
right? Well, let me ask you this about the Packers. They clearly talked about wide receivers and blah, blah, blah. What do you think the effect of not having Devonte is going to have on Aaron? I mean, you played with him. You know how he operates. Obviously, it's a very different offense from when you played, but the sense that he doesn't have this security blanket, he doesn't have the guy, he's going to be kind of forced to spread it around. Do you think that's a good thing? Do you think it's going to take time? Is he Aaron Rodgers, demigod? It doesn't matter. How's that work in your mind?
Yeah, I definitely, and there is some bias here. I mean, for God's sakes, the guy has he's stroked my mustache on camera before, so there is some bias here. Okay, I love the guy. So I lean towards it doesn't matter kind of camp, but then that sounds awful because it's Devonte. It does matter.
Right.
But also he's seen some incredible Hall of Fame level great receivers come and go, and he's been the one constant that has constantly performed at a high level, at an out of this world level. And I think he'll do the same, whether they go Olave or whatever. Hell, has Olave already been picked? I don't even know. That's probably a bad example.
Not yet.
Okay.
Neil just went to the Giants, which is a good pick, I think. But yes, you're good.
So, yeah, I'm of the camp that he's going to be okay either way. This offense is going to be okay. I trust the coaches. That's the other thing, too, going back to my point before we sidetracked like a third time earlier. I trust, for some reason, and I have no attachments to this front office or coaching staff. Like, I don't think I know any of these guys. But, like, I just trust what they're doing. They came in. Are you kidding me? They came in year one, tore it up. Like, they've just been tearing it up, doing solid in the draft year after year the last few years. Like, I just kind of trust in them, and I think we're on the right path. So Aaron's going to be okay. Offense will be okay. The question is, like, receiver-wise, is it through this draft? Is it through some kind of trade and a deal afterwards for a big tight end? I know, Aaron, you had the Waller story. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we'll be okay, though.
Well, Atlanta just talking about big wide receivers, Atlanta just took Drake London.
I
mean, this guy is a fucking this guy is a beast. So, I mean, they get rid of Julio Jones. A couple years later, they got Drake London.
That's the guy from USC?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, can't believe I knew that. Fantastic job, Tom.
Good job.
I knew where that guy played in college.
I love it. Oh, man. Tom, I can't thank you enough for hanging out, man. You are welcome to stay as long as you want.
You guys are going to have to kick me out of here.
That's my boy. That's what I'm talking about.
Last call.
I love it.
Okay, I'll be here.
I want to give a shout-out to a gentleman here who is a huge Packers fan, who's been a Cheesehead TV regular. He's appeared both on our YouTube channel and on my podcast. Nick Viall is here. We don't have a rose, unfortunately, but the former Bachelor has joined us and is ready to talk some green and gold. Nick, how are you tonight, buddy?
What's up, guys? What's up, Aaron?
Oh, nice. Just hanging out, just talking some Packers. How you doing? How's you're in Cali now? How are you in California?
Yeah, I'm in Los Angeles, just hanging with the dog.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. There you go. So, who's your number one? Who do you want in the draft tonight?
If I had to pick a player, probably was it Olave? How do you pronounce his last name?
I don't know.
Olave.
Sure.
But I think it's more. You can't replace Devonte with any one person from the draft, at least not this year.
Right.
So I think it's more important they get two good receivers rather than trying to hit a home run with one. I would like to see them have more depth. I'd like to see them get better at the 3 and the 2 position, so that Aaron doesn't seem to lock in.
Yeah,
maybe,
well,
on one.
I mean, I think that lock-in thing got built over time, right? I don't think anybody's going to come in and become that.
Hey, Devontae's he's worth locking in. He was so good.
Exactly.
It's one of those things, but this could be an opportunity to get some depth. And so I don't know. The crazy guy in me almost wants them to not pick a receiver in the first round because I know Packer fans lose their mind.
Yep. That's it.
And I think there's something to be said about getting those big guys, getting those pass rushers or offensive linemen.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. You win in the trenches, right? And I would say, my idea is that they've lost the last couple, games that the season has ended because they got beat up front. Whether it's, against San Francisco last year, and now obviously David Bakhtiari being hurt is a major part in both of those games, or Tampa Bay, where they're playing poorly at tackle. They got beat up at tackle this past playoff game. It's that's why I have no issues if they literally go defensive tackle, offensive tackle, or vice versa. I am fine with that.
I totally agree. I mean, it's just amazing how efficient an offense can be when they have time and how miserable, and it's you can have the great, we've seen Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams and the rest of their high power offense get shut down when they have zero time. You know, that San Diego game out in LA, they had no time. The Niners game, you know, like
that's well remembered. That Chargers game was hard to watch. I mean,
I was at that game. I was on the field. It was brutal.
Brian Bulaga had a long afternoon that game. My goodness, that was rough.
And it just didn't matter because Rodgers had no time. So, So listen, like Tom said, I trust the front offense. I think they have a good thing going. They know a lot more about how to build this roster than I do. So, but it would be fun to see a receiver get drafted in the first round.
It would. That's the thing, though, right? Like, it would be so great to have a new, quote-unquote, toy on offense, like somebody you could rally around, get excited about. But it's like, I like the meat and potatoes. That's what builds your roster, so to speak.
Question for you.
Yeah.
Who would have more pressure on them? A wide receiver who's finally drafted in the first round, or say, like, a defensive player who like has to, like, Packer fans, well, you better be good. You better be worth not taking.
We didn't take a receiver, right? That's a really good question. Corey, what's your answer to that question? Because I think that's really good.
My answer to that question is don't take a wide receiver in the first round because they will just let you down.
No, but I think that's really good because it's true. If whoever it is going to be earmarked for like Twitter bombs every time he misses a tackle, gives up in a reception.
We could have taken a wide receiver and we took your dumbass.
Like, that's a really good point. I think you're right. I think whoever it is going to be, you know, every NFL player is under pressure. Nobody's going to pretend that like any of that shit really matters. But we know these guys, you know, they're 20-something-year-old kids coming into the league and they all are on social media. They all check it. They all know, you know, they're all, it informs them. So, yeah, I think that's a good point. I don't know, man. I think both of them are going to be under pressure. There's no doubt about it. But I think it's a different kind of pressure if you're the gentleman who we're taken instead of whichever. And here's the other thing. If there are a number of wide receivers taken later this evening, which, you know, we've got Drake London off the board now, and Olave is probably going to be next, etc., and they go on and light it up while the Packers haven't taken any of those guys, yeah, there's no doubt. That will undoubtedly be part of the conversation, as it were.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting. I just I hope Packer fans at least give the players, like, you know,
a bit of a chance.
Good chunk. Yeah, you know.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck. I was like, Packers fans will, but Packers Twitter users, that's a whole other thing.
It's very true. Very true. Nick, can't thank you enough for hanging out with us, man. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. Thanks so much for saying hi. Thanks, brother.
All right.
I enjoy your Twitter, Nick, too, by the way. TikTok, sorry. I enjoy your TikTok a lot.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
If you are in need...
I'm not even single, and I enjoy his TikTok.
I was going to say, if you're in need of any relationship advice, any questions with Nick on Instagram, that's some good stuff. I like it.
I thank you, Nick, very much. We have a journalistic legend joining us right now. You know, the man really doesn't need any introduction, but I'm going to give him one anyway. You know, he's written books about the Packers. A book, right, Nagler? I have that right?
I don't think a book yet, but maybe one's in the mail.
No, he's shaking his head no. Okay, so I totally fucked this intro up, but the man does not need any introduction. It's Cliff
Crystal, ladies and gentlemen. No.
It's Cliff Crystal. Oh, no. Bob McGinn, no. Pete Dougherty, ladies and gentlemen.
Pete, what's up, Pete? Oh, Pete Dougherty's here. What's going on, Pete?
When you started that, I thought, oh my God, is Cliff here and I don't realize it?
Well, you know what I was thinking of is I always think you have like the greatest write-up of like the top 100 Packers, and we always talk about that. So I got that in my head, and then
this won't make either of you guys very much. You'll be a little happier, but not much. If I had to redo it, I'd move Star from 11 to 9.
Ooh, we're moving up. So we're moving up. Every 5 years, Pete's going to move Star up a little higher.
By the time I croak, maybe he'll be at number 1 or 2 or 3.
That's it. That's the goal, baby.
Just takes time. That's the thing.
You gotta appreciate his greatness. We know. We get it.
Best thing I heard all night. Best thing I heard all night,
amazing.
You guys.
But, Pete, what are they doing? What are the Packers going to do tonight? What's going on?
Oh my God. I have, just like most years, I was trying to think through how many I've gotten right over the years. It's a really short list. It's like John Michaels, and there was somebody in the earlier 2000s, and then Savage, and like that might be it.
That's the
But
list.
I remember there was a year, both McGinn and I had them picking Kenny Peterson, and they did, but it was the third round.
Rob and Wes were on earlier, and they mentioned that.
That was so embarrassing.
Legendary.
Oh my God. Yeah. I guarantee what happened was somebody with the Packers steered both of us very subtly and smartly in that direction. And so then I never listened to that guy before the draft ever again. So about the Packers.
I mean, that's a good call. Yeah. That's a very good call. Wait, so you called John Michaels? Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
I had somebody in the organization, there was a couple guys who I could tell, it basically let me know there was a couple guys they were interested in.
Right.
And he was the one I went with, but I had it narrowed down to just a couple guys. So it was at least a highly educated guess.
A highly educated guess. Well, okay. So you recently wrote a column about, if I remember right, how the run on receivers could happen and the Packers could get caught up in this. What's your feeling? You think, I mean, we've seen one receiver so far tonight. Do you think that's coming? Do you think a run is about to happen?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I just heard from, I talked to somebody a couple hours ago who said Tennessee is trying to trade up ahead of the Packers for Burks.
Oh, there we go.
So I do wonder if they do like Burks, which that's who I had him picking, but I have no idea if they actually like him that much. But if they do like him that much, I'm thinking they may have to trade up to like 18 or 19 to get him, and maybe even a little higher, but at least, somewhere up to there. I'm thinking, so they got from 30 to 26 when they picked Love. That was a 4 that cost
was a 4th,
right?
Yep.
So I'm thinking a 4 gets them from 20, gets them up 3 spots from 22. That'd be my best guess.
All right. You think, I mean, obviously it's all guesswork at this point, but do you think this is a year where Brian says, like, I got to do it because Aaron's only here for a finite amount of time and I got to get talent at receiver?
Well, he's got to add somebody, and he's got to add somebody early in the draft. I mean, it doesn't have to be the first round. He could take other positions and go receiver, tight end, or something like that in the second round.
Right.
Remember Greg Jennings? He was good. He was really good as a rookie. So, you get somebody of that quality, you've helped yourself.
And he was so rare, though. I mean, that's the thing. I remember.
Yeah, it is.
I
It's
remember
really
specifically.
rare.
You may have written it, but I remember reading in the Press Gazette that year, his rookie year, when it was training camp time, about how they never ever trained guys at all 3 positions, but he trained at all 3 positions because he was so good.
Yeah, that's a good memory. That's exactly what happened. He just learned everything so quickly and was so skilled at so. That's hard to find. It's so, I get reminded of this every year. You kind of forget it a little bit, but you talk to 5 scouts about a guy and the opinions are all over the map. I talked to a guy who said, Burks is the best receiver in this draft and it's not even close. And one of the guys I talked to just thought he was, kind of ordinary. And then the other 3 guys all thought he was pretty good. So, you tell me, all that matters is what Gutekunst and his staff think of these guys. So do they think Burks is really good? If they do, then they'll probably try to go up and get him. Or maybe somebody else loves Burks and they take him before Olave, and maybe Olave is the one who's still on the board at 17 or 18 or 19,
Right. I mean, yeah, it's such an eye of the beholder type of business that it's hard to get any kind of read on it. Defensively, do you think there's a chance that they go safety or defensive tackle? I mean, the sense that I understand they were lights out in that playoff game, no doubt about it, but you're always getting better, you're always getting worse. Do you think there's a possibility they look on the defensive side?
Oh, for sure. I had him at 22, I think it'll be interesting. The guy from Purdue, one of my guys named Karlaftis. Yeah. When I first started really getting to the draft research about a month ago, it sounded like he was going to go from, 13 to 20 maybe, or maybe 22 or 23. Now it seems like he's going later. And Gutekunst is such a traits guy, size, speed. I don't know if this is a guy that would appeal to him. So I'll be curious to see if he's on the board, and if receivers wiped out, would he take this guy?
Yeah, I think it's a distinct possibility.
I don't know what you thought of this. I had him taking Walker at 28.
I saw that.
And I know some people think it's crazy that there's no way they take an inside linebacker, but I know Barry wants to play a lot more nickel than he did last year.
Well, and it's like, and it's so funny.
Can't do that with Chris Barnes.
I was just going to say, because Barnes shows flashes, right? Every 3-4 weeks, he has a game. The Kansas City game is by far and away, from my eyes, like his best game last year. But there's just not a consistency there in the sense of like sideline to sideline, never kind of missing a sign, always being in the right place, getting guys down on the ground on initial contact, etc. I don't think they go backer on day one, simply because obviously they just re-signed Campbell to this monster deal. They do have Barnes there. But man, I can't say it would shock me, in the sense of, yeah, if you want to be a tougher, better team on defense, you want to make life miserable for the opponent on offense, yeah, maybe they do. But man, they just went like a decade plus without ever sniffing that spot, supposedly, in the first round. And now you've got a literal all-pro that you just signed to a monster deal, and now you're going to draft somebody in the first round? Like, I don't know.
They would have to really like
him.
They
love him. Yes.
Right. They would have to think that there's some special qualities there.
Yes.
Because it's not a premium position.
Yeah.
But he is a height, weight, speed guy.
Right.
And I think Tampa has shown, what
yes.
I mean, they basically built the defense around 2 inside linebackers.
Right.
And the team I think of even more is the 49ers early in the 2010s with Willis and the Bone. I didn't realize I looked it up. They for 3 years in a row, those two combined for 5 of the 6 first-team All-Pro spots. So they were outstanding players. So they'd have to think Walker has that kind of potential at least.
Yes,
I would think to make it worth picking him. But he's got enough traits where maybe they do. And I just saw in the last couple of days, all of a sudden somebody Albert Breer mocked him to the Packers at 22.
Yeah, I mean,
which means he's talking to somebody who said this guy's really good.
Yes,
so
right. Well, and that's the other thing. It's like all the people who I know and respect and I know do the work and they are a bit juiced in, because no one's completely plugged in, obviously. But man, the amount of inside backer to Green Bay that I have seen in the last 3 days from people that do this pretty well year after year has been shocking to me, and suddenly made me think, as you're saying, maybe it's a possibility.
Yeah, it's not a premium position. So
in any way, shape, or form. I mean, it would certainly be very much against their regular MO. Of that, there's no doubt.
It would. Just like I think taking a guard. Same thing with taking a guard.
No way they take a guard. Yeah. Okay, I think
that's what I said.
Rob was talking about this last night. There's no. I'm planting my flag. There are few positions I would say this about. There's no way they take a guard tonight. No way. Clip it, put it on YouTube, put it on Twitter. They're not taking a guard.
If they take a guard, I am going to remind you of this moment for the rest of your life.
It's all right. It's the same as Pete.
It's going to be so
It's the same
great.
as Pete as reminding me that I said, they would never fire Mike McCarthy with 4 games remaining. And literally 2 hours later, they fired Mike McCarthy with 4 games remaining. So I've been through it before, Behnke. It's all good.
There's a wide receiver run happening right now, you guys. Just
yeah.
Did Wilson go?
Wilson went to the Jets. Oh, no. Yeah, I think he went to the Jets.
And New Orleans just traded.
The Jets were what? Were the Jets 10?
Yep.
Yeah, we're in 11. Yep, we're into 11 right now.
Okay.
Aaron, I would just like to say there are 2 guards that have some really good first round grades.
Not going to happen, Joseph.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Not gonna happen.
That's funny.
I'll break something in the studio tonight if they take a guard. I'll tell you that right now. No.
Please
watch out, Packer man.
Corey will take it out of your paycheck.
That's right. See, Pete knows what's up.
Yeah, Pete does. Yeah. That's why we have Packer man.
Yeah, that's right. It's your stress ball.
Very much my stress ball. Hey, wait. Okay, so we've been talking to Pete. Does anybody have any questions for Pete? I'm sorry. I've been been hogging.
So who do you guys have them taking at 22 and 28?
Oh, good football players. That's it.
Yeah.
I will tell you what. I don't think Jordan Davis is going to be there. I would love him. I know he's been talked about a lot this offseason. I don't think he even I said earlier, I don't think he makes it past Baltimore. Wyatt would be a nice consolation prize. I think he's a lot of fun.
Do you think they'd pick him?
I think there's a chance.
He's got that domestic violence.
He did.
thing.
It was funny you mentioned that because I was just on the YouTube chat prior to going live. He does, but if you read the incident report, the young man was literally in an argument and then kicked a door after arguing with a young lady, and then police got called and blah blah blah. So it's like, if you really read into this, yes, you don't want that on your record. It's a red flag, no question about it. But I think if the Packers have done their homework, the young man made a mistake. He got heated, but he didn't hurt anybody. He didn't do anything to. I
still wonder whether the public perception would.
I get it. I totally get it. But they did just sign Reed, in free agency, and he's got a much worse history that, funnily enough, hasn't been pumped up a whole lot publicly. But
the difference would be this guy would be a first.
I
round
know,
pick.
and he's getting paid the big contract. I get it.
And it'll be part of the news
No
if
doubt.
they pick him.
No doubt.
It'll be a big part of the story.
No doubt.
So they have to be willing to weather that.
They do, and I will.
Amar has a Amar has a question for
What's
Pete.
up, Amar?
What about him 24?
Hey, Amar.
Hey, Pete. Hey, thanks, guys. Hey, Pete. So, how does it feel representing LeBron? Sorry, my girl was going kind of crazy in the background. Sorry
His
about
daughter
that.
totally was like, "Oh, you're gonna talk, Dad? I'm gonna talk over you."
Every time. How did it feel representing? Like, you've done it for years now, representing LeRoy Butler. How did it feel to be vindicated to know that he finally got in, kind of based on you kind of representing him for that?
It was an awesome feeling. We did, the last 2 years we did it remotely, and so when the meeting was done, we didn't know who made it, but I knew he made the final five. And basically, if you make the final five, you're in. So I just remember leaving that meeting and hanging up, and I just walked around the house with my arms up in the air for about 30 seconds because it was just such a great feeling of, I really like the guy, so I'm incredibly happy for him. And I was, my fear was I was going to have to give this. I mean, I've seen some of these guys, people have been giving these presentations on these guys who've been finalists for like 7 or 8 years. And I was like, how do you do that? And how do you make it interesting and update it?
Right.
And so part of it was I was just relieved that I wouldn't have to go through that and
right.
do it over and over and over again. But LeRoy is such a good guy, and I think it was really deserved. So it was a great feeling. Now, the thing I'll say is his case really, it spoke for itself. There's no false modesty there. It really did. What I did for him was I helped get the foot in the door because he had never even made the final 25. So I just increased the awareness. I did a couple things to increase the awareness about him with the other voters. Didn't take a lot. And once he made the final 25 and then the final 15, then it was just his record speaking for itself.
Love it. Love it.
We were all in your back corner. All of us, all Packer Nation, were in your corner for that one. So thank you for what you do. Appreciate
Thanks, Amar. Thanks.
100%. 100%. Oh, wait, whoa. We got Cody up in here. What's up, Cody? I want to say hi to Cody.
Yeah, see Cody.
Cody, what's going on, buddy?
How's it going, everyone?
Look at Cody. Cody is a video wonderkin, does all of our top fives, all of our prospect videos. Just wanted to give Cody a shout out because I saw him come on. What's up, Cody?
Doing good. I appreciate the shout out.
Who do you have him picking tonight? Who's your dream scenario?
Well, the dream would be the guy that's gone off the board to the Saints with Chris Olave.
Right.
So have to go to option number 2, which would probably be George Pickens at 28 and then just some good defender at 22.
There you go.
Pick at both spots.
I like it. I like it a lot. I love the Saints jumping up to get this guy. That is such a Saints thing, like to be hyper aggressive, like they did with Davenport back in the day. Like
Nagler.
Yeah.
Apparently, we have a Packer fan in the house on Patreon Zoom
All right.
who was born in 1939.
What?
Okay.
What?
Phil Murph. Yep, 1939. Apparently, I see him there. Let me grab him. We'll grab him over here. There, we got him on. We got him on here. How's it going over there?
Phil. Hey, how you doing? Tell him what's up.
Hi, Phil.
Good to see you guys.
Good to see you. How are you?
Oh, lifetime Packer fan, 82 years old, and
That's crazy. That's wait. So whoa. So wait, 39. So what? Do you remember the first Packers game you went to?
no, I was a lot. I think the first one I saw was in Milwaukee.
County
Okay.
Stadium. Nice.
Or
what
was your? So wait.
Maybe State Fair Park.
I was just gonna say.
I got to hear
right.
what's Phil. What's your favorite Packer memory? So what's the thing that keeps you going?
Oh, I got 5 sons, and it's all a big Packer family. We were rooted for the Packers before Lombardi. That's like before Christ.
Hear that?
Oh, that's so true. That's so true. I love it. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Really appreciate it.
This is a cool evening. I can't believe I ended up in South Carolina, but my morning paper out in Wisconsin Rapids.
I love it.
South Carolina transplant Packer fan, 1939. So wait, so what was your favorite game you ever went to? What was like
or watched
your
anything,
Packer
favorite
memory
game.
or
Yeah.
watched or like your moment?
It was Jacksonville this year, right? When we went.
Yeah.
We went to see Jackson. We went to see the
worst game I ever
seen. We went to Jacksonville this year.
I'm so sorry. That's terrible.
It was miserable.
Yeah, I'll bet.
No, what was your favorite Packer game?
Favorite Packer game?
Ever.
The Ice Bowl.
No, that you went to.
Oh, that I went to?
Did you go to the Ice Bowl?
No. One that I watched, but the favorite, all my favorite.
Yes.
It was anything where was an upset. It was extra.
That's great.
Even the Jacksonville game was still not a waste.
John's got his hand raised over here like a gentleman.
Oh, what's up, John? What's going on, buddy?
I just want to say that Charlene, longtime Cheesehead TV fan, said hi in the super chat.
Hi,
She's on a
Charlene.
plane.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Charlene has I got a whole bunch of super chats behind me. I got all this stuff, Nagler, but we kept keeping it going.
Right. I feel
we
you.
had
I feel you.
I did like the Brandy joke too. I don't think Brandy was here to hear it, but it was really funny. I saw it in the chat when you were talking about the player who kicked the door.
Right. Wyatt. Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, Brandy does that all the time.
See.
So.
Yeah. Exactly.
Nobody calls the police on her.
Nope.
So, you know.
Wait. So do we have super chats to get to? Is that what you're saying? All right.
Yes, we do. I think so. Nicholas, maybe
we'll
he'll get
see.
some redemption.
Will
Nicholas,
it work?
Nicholas. So we're going to start with, let's view this queue here. Nicholas, we'll start with Krista Reynolds. She's got a Go Pack Go. That's what we were trying to do before.
Yeah,
Let's see
we
if we
were.
can get that.
Hello!
Oh, hey, we got some graphics. And then from Facebook Live, we have Tony Hernandez.
What's up, Tony?
And Tony's got a Go Pack Go from the 915. Hello, Facebook. What's up?
What's going on?
And then we got our super chat, Pumpkin Pie. Yeah, baby, let's get a QB and a kicker. I don't like you, Pumpkin Pie, but I appreciate you. Give me a super chat. Mike Malone, are they trading Wallers to the Packers live on stage right now? That's so cool. Oh, that was funny.
That's good.
Jamie Morris, hello from Wales.
Oh, hello. Hello from New York City.
Corey,
and Green
last
Bay.
year we got the lesson of Cream City Brick. What you got up your sleeve for this weekend? Well, you will have to tune in to day 3 because I always save my best for day 3.
Day 3 is where it's at. Yep, no doubt.
Day 3 is like watching paint dry on the television, and I always try to bring it for day 3. Meanwhile, I guess Pick is in for Detroit. I heard they traded with the Vikings. Something happened that they probably screwed up on. So next we got Uncultured Barbarian. Whenever someone gets drafted to Detroit, I think of the bit from Kentucky Fried Movie, Pappy's.
Pappy's.
Thank you, Uncultured. Dunny Third, thanks to Super Chat. 3rd year attending the Cheesehead TV draft party. Go Pack Go. 3 years in a row.
3 years. What's up?
Good job. You did it. George Lucas, may the G-Force be with you.
Yeah, get it,
Thanks, George, for the
Lucas,
Super Chat.
Get it? Thanks, George.
I'm almost done. Scott Dockendorf, love being part of the draft day with the great Aaron Corey and fellow Cheesehead fanatics and shareholders. Love everything Cheesehead TV. Scott, appreciate you.
Thank you, Scott.
Love it. Gold Spikes. Corey, if the Packers make the playoffs, please don't go to the game. We lose when you're not in the watch party.
Oh, called out. Damn.
Big Cheese. Thanks for the Super Chat. I said I was going to be here, and I am. Whoever we pick, just don't panic. Go Pack Go. Good luck with that. It's going to be
Panic City.
It's always a shit show. That's what the draft's for. Imperfect Flower. What wide receiver do you guys think GB should take? I mean, everything I've heard is Olave.
I want Pickens. Olave just went out the board. Olave's gone. I want Pickens.
Let's
go.
Just kidding.
Let's go.
Who? Oh, I didn't even see him go. Charlene, and then we got Charlene. What's up, Cheesehead TV? Bummed I can't join tonight as I'm 80,000 feet in the air.
What's up,
but wanted to say
Charlene?
hi
We
to
love
all you
you.
people in the best draft show on the planet. Charlene, you're amazing.
Whoa, the
that's
Lions going
ridiculous.
Jamison Williams. Okay, Detroit.
There is definitely a run on wide receivers right now. Run on wide receivers. Kevin Kuster, thanks for the super chat. And thanks for Kevin also said, thanks, Cheesehead TV. Super great production. Appreciate you, Kevin. Thank you,
Kevin.
And then we got Dean A. Holy crap, Goody. If you're watching this, take a guard, please. Yes, I agree. If we take a guard, it will be great. I will have many clips to post. And then I spy with my little eye one Perry Goldstein from Pax What She Said.
Perry, what's up?
Where you're not in the studio. What's going on? We miss you.
She said she had work tomorrow. I don't know.
I actually don't have work tomorrow, but I am leaving on vacation to visit your intern.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, nice.
Nice. There we go. Rock and roll. Perry.
I'm wearing my draft night sweatshirt.
Yeah.
It's the lucky sweatshirt, the one that Jordan Love was picked when I was wearing. So hopefully no quarterback this year.
Yeah,
though.
we'll see. We'll see. A lot of ball game left. Wait, so for those of the YouTube viewers and listeners at home and Facebook people who may have not listened to Pax What She Said yet, which they absolutely should do, and there is time for them to do it before the Packers pick. Who are you looking for? Who do you want? Two-pronged question. Who do you think they take at 22? Who do you want them to take at 22?
I'd like to think my thoughts are answer both questions.
Oh, nice. Well done.
I don't think they go wide receiver, and I especially don't anymore watching all of them fall this early.
Yeah.
My draft crush this year is Daxton Hill, safety out of Michigan. So I'm hardcore going Dax Hill at 22.
Love it.
I think George Karlaftis is a pretty good bet also. I think they go.
He's a
they
recurring
double-dip
theme tonight. Like a lot of people seem to like him.
He just is he fits, right? He's young, he's 20, he's got like the high RAS, high upside. Goot loves to swing for like all the tools.
Yes.
But I'm all in on Dax Hill. That's my guy.
If they got to go, say, no wide receivers today, who do you think they grab tomorrow? Because they got to come out of tomorrow with a wide receiver if they don't get one tonight.
I love Pickens, and I love Alex Pierce. I think they maybe take Alex Pierce at 59 tomorrow.
Pierce is like born to be a Packer. Like, is this the kind of player that you're just like, yeah, slot him in,
He feels
ready to
like
go.
the Amari Rodgers pick last year, where everyone kind of was like,
Right.
Amari Rodgers just feels like a Packers pick, and then he was taken in round 3, and everyone's like, this is awesome. That feels like Alex Pierce to me.
I'm down with that. I'm down with it. So what do you think as far as if the Packers come out of this draft, as we all expect they will, a couple of wide receivers, etc., how do you think on offense they're going to be operating as far as is it still wide receiver centric? Is there a lot of spread, or do they think they button it up and do a little bit more kind of Matt LaFleur, Sean McVay, Shanahan-esque, run the ball and play action and let Rodgers operate from the pocket?
Oh no, we're going full Matt LaFleur scheme this season. I think no DA, it's not going to run through 12 and 17 anymore. It's going to be just Matt LaFleur's vision. I actually think they're going to have to draft a tight end as well, maybe 2. Who knows? I could see the Packers drafting 2 tight ends.
Hey, Ted kept 5 that one year, so it's always possible.
Right. That's so LaFleur. So I think it's going to be exactly what we hoped his offense would be. And obviously that means he needs, that true X, but people are acting like the Packers have nobody in that wide receiver room. They still got some weapons to have some fun with, but I think it's going to be, that play action kind of run the ball, spread, 2 tight end set.
I'm down with that.
More what 2020 was,
A
honestly.
lot of pony. We want all the pony.
You're speaking my language.
Yeah,
You're speaking my language.
I know where you're at.
Where's AJ Dillon at? We got to talk to AJ Dillon about that. Goings on the field.
AJ, he was here with us last year. He had some commitments this year with the Packers. So, when the team is like, "Can you join us?"
So popular.
It's not like he's going to say,
commodity now.
"Sorry, guys who signed my checks. I got to hang out with CHTV tonight." That's not going to
Although I will say I got to meet AJ recently in person, not just on it was amazing. It was like meeting a long lost friend. It was nice.
Yeah, he's the mayor. He's the guy. Yes, I'm going very on brand tonight.
I was going to say, what you got there? Salud.
Obviously the goblet.
Yeah, you got to have the goblet.
Nice.
I love it.
Yeah, I've been trying to go grab some more beer, but Nagler won't let me.
What are you talking about?
Go for it, Corey.
Corey, you're in charge. What are you talking about?
Got a show here. Got a show to run, people.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Apparently. Wait, we have a show?
Corey, I should give you an update that I have moved on to the 12.5%.
That's my guy. What's up, Tim?
Moly,
Let's go, Tim.
Is not even playing. He went to 12. How do you go from 8% to 12%?
Because you're rolling large, Behnke.
Go up, right? Next is going to be who knows?
Throwing
13, 14,
down.
Who knows?
Wait a second. I see another CHTV contributor here. I see Monty Moore in the house. What's up, Monty? What's going on? We got the wrap up himself. Saying what's up. What's up, Monty? How you doing?
Pretty good. I'm watching all these teams trade up and take wide receivers right now.
Right. How you feel about that?
I do agree with Perry. It seems like less and less they're going to actually take one tonight at this point.
Right.
Because I figured if they were going to trade up, it would have been to about right here where the Texans were, where the Ravens pick next. But
the Ravens are going to take Davis. We all know this. This is going to happen. That will be a big body defensive lineman regardless. That is going to happen. What about? I know you've been doing the wrap up for us here on CHTV on the YouTube channel. It's always great stuff. Do you think, given what we heard from Gutekunst, was it last Monday? God, it feels like a year ago.
Yeah, I know.
It feels like so long ago. But given what we heard from Gutekunst, do you think that they still look like big school, big program because they want guys who can contribute right away? Is it a sense of we need people who, we're always developing, we're always looking to the future, but we only got Aaron Rodgers for a year or two. We got to hit the ground running.
Yeah, and I definitely think so. And I think if you talk about receivers specifically, that even makes more sense because, you can get a guy that's pro ready, can come in and help right away. And then by the time you're looking at who's ever quarterback next, that guy should be in his prime at that point.
Yeah, I like that idea. I love that idea. What about you, Perry? What do you think? Do you think they're looking big school, or do you think they're draft and develop as always, get young guys from whatever program?
I'm torn this year because every other year I'd say they're going to do what they do, which is draft and develop and not think about anything.
Right.
And I don't know. I don't think they stray too far from the previous philosophy of just best player available, always draft and develop, always thinking about the future. Coot said that earlier, but there is some clear window here where maybe they're just looking for both.
Yeah, I mean that would be the dream,
Like,
right?
I can't see them taking like a David Ojabo, who's clearly a developmental like, prospect.
How has this become a thing all of a sudden? Like literally in the last 24
wait,
hours,
Nagler, we got to bring in the other half of Packs What She Said, Nagler. And I'm gonna have Maggie. Yeah, I'm gonna have Maggie replace me because she's like a million times smarter especially about this topic.
Maggie, what's up? How are you?
We can get a full preview.
Maggie, what's going
How's it
on?
going?
Wait. Before we go any further, I'm only saying this because you put it on Instagram. Congratulations! Oh my gosh!
Thank you.
I know you put it out
I'm
there.
sober for the draft, and it's not as fun.
I mean, you're gonna bring someone into this world. I'm so excited for you. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations.
I'm so glad it's public now.
I know, right? So great.
Yeah, Perry's known a long time.
Yeah, I'm sure she has. Wait, so Maggie, gotta know, who's your dream? The Packers. Anybody who's still on the board? Because I know we've had this run of wide receivers recently. Who's your dream for the Packers at 22 and 28?
At 22, it's Dax Hill.
You guys are in lockstep, as always.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
And then
28 would probably be Pickens.
At Pickens. Well, you see, and I like that. I like the safety. Well, it's funny because my buddy Justice has been going on this anti-safety crusade for the last couple days, and I'm with you. I think this kid is so versatile and could definitely help them in a number of different ways and areas. I don't see the downside, especially, and I have to think, oh, Monte just left us. I have to think that there's a decent chance that Savage doesn't get his fifth-year option picked up, and maybe they just don't love him in the sense of, yeah, he's in our long-term plans. I could see them getting Amos an extension at some point, but it wouldn't surprise me if they let Savage just play out his deal.
Sorry, I leave for 1 second to go get a beer, and then somebody unmutes themselves. So, okay, Patreons. Are you kidding me? All I was trying to do was get one beer out of the fridge.
Well, Behnke, speaking of that, Jordan Davis just went to the Eagles, so he didn't even last to the freaking Ravens with the next pick. I'm going to go get a beer. You talk amongst yourselves.
Sweet. Wait, I want to talk. Oh, yeah, you can move me with, switch me out with Nagler.
Yeah.
Packs
I
What
had a
She
question
Said.
for Perry.
Oh, okay, let's go. Joseph, we got him. We got you, Joseph. Go for it.
Okay, so I think Perry and Maggie both went with Dax, but I mean, not a single safety's fallen off the board. Would you prioritize Dax over Kyle Hamilton or Jaquan Brisker?
If Kyle Hamilton is there at 22, you run and you run and you run. Brisker and Dax are interchangeable to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you can bundle your second round picks and move up into the 40 range and get Petrie or Brisker, especially because you said, I mean, the safeties, I thought Hamilton would be gone in the top 10. I thought it was asinine that he was sliding, and here he is sliding. So
Great word, Maggie.
Was an
Yeah,
English
Kyle
major. Perry.
Hamilton is my number one prospect on the board, out of the entire draft class. As far as just athleticism, he's the number one guy.
He's special. If he fell to the Packers at 22, that would be, and that secondary would be insane.
You can trade up for him.
And now somebody said he's gone. So okay.
Did he go to the Ravens?
Yeah.
Why is NFL Network so behind? Because I'm seeing.
I was just going to say that. That pisses me off. It's your show. You should be first. Why is ABC and ESPN?
I know, right? I'm watching NFL Network. It's you think their time would be a little faster or the same. It's weird. Ooh, Jordan Davis. Too bad.
I'm sorry, guys, but I'm feeling the guard talk.
So wait, what do you think the likelihood is that we take a guard, you guys?
I don't know. I love Zion Johnson. So if they could grab him, that'd be fine. I mean, you could also kick him out to right tackle, and then you've got Elton comes back, you move him back inside, and then that's your line.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't hate it.
All right.
And then there's Darian Kennard and there's Kenyon Green. And Kennard was a tackle at Kentucky. I think he's a little bit nastier to play in the inside, but I think at a pinch, you could do a lot worse than having him out at tackle.
As usual, I have nothing to say. John's got a question. John, go for it.
I just want to say that it's sad not having the Bears this year in the first round because they could again trade 2/3 and a fourth to move up one spot and take Trubisky.
Okay. Trade down to the Bills for Kumaro. All right. I've seen it all. I have seen it all in the chat. Oh, we got some Eagles fans on our screen. Ooh, that's a beautiful shot. See, as Las Vegas turns to nighttime, this shot is going to get sick. This shot's going to get nice. Nagler's back. Nagler's got all his Miller lights. Nagler,
I'm ready to go. What's going on? Oh, we got. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You know, this is what I'm going to do right now, people. I'm downloading the video from inside the Packers draft room that they put out every year. It's like the really cheesy, like Goody and Murphy and whoever, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to download that control room and I'm throwing it in the live show creator and I want you to take it and play it. We have to credit the Packers. So when it plays, I'll say, please credit Green Bay Packers. So we'll credit them. It'll be great.
Aaron, if the Packers somehow select the QB during the draft, can you queue up that Corey thing with Brett where he looks like he's
the Brett Favre the traitor? Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
no
I
doubt.
just would love to see that
No
again.
question about
That's
it.
a good video.
That is an all-timer Cheesehead TV video. So good.
I am drinking out of a Brett Favre mug tonight. I will make that known. So, traitorous mug as it is.
Brett Favre is going to be on ESPN local radio.
Jen, Chewy, and Gabe.
Yeah.
Right?
Shout out to them. I like
Did
it a
he
lot.
pay his taxes yet, or whatever he owed Uncle Sam? I forgot about it.
I don't know, man. Who cares? Like that's where I'm at. Who cares? Wait. Okay, hold on. I gotta upload this.
Pick is in for Baltimore.
Baltimore didn't get Jordan Davis.
I don't know. For some reason, the NFL Network feed's like way behind everything else. I don't understand what's going on.
Well, it's always that way. Wait. Where is this thing? Okay, here we go. No, that's not it.
All right, I'm gonna go. I got some super chats.
We got super chats. What's up? What's going on?
Got Hope Raven selection. Something's happening. Something's safety. Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah.
Notre Dame.
Supposedly the
Nicholas,
number one
I hope
safety
you're ready
in the
for super chats because we're going for them.
Let's do it.
Craig Brockmiller is one of them. Let's see if
What's up, Craig?
they come up. I can see it on the thing. He's got Nags.
Yeah.
Nags Dare. If Green Bay takes a guard in the first, Olive gets a second dog.
No fucking way. Are you kidding me? I've been dealing with the first dog yet. Come on. Don't kill me.
Okay.
Don't kill me.
The number one Packer fan. Packs what she said is awesome, Perry and Mags.
You damn right it is.
I
Smartest
agree with
Packers podcast on the internet, people. I'm telling you. If you're not
True
listening to
story.
it, you are doing yourself a disservice as a Packers fan. Get on it.
And then we have one Tom Super Bowl Crabtree with the can't go wrong with like 9 tight ends.
That's a
Which I
fair
kind of agree
point,
with.
Tom. It's a fair point.
There's not really a defense that can cover that many tight ends.
No.
So.
There's not really an offense that would be legal with 9 tight ends on the field at one time, but it would be fun to watch.
I don't need you to kill our dreams.
I'm
Tom
sorry.
and I have a dream.
I got you.
And I don't
feel
need you to
dude.
kill it right now.
I feel you.
Jake C.
Hey, Nagler.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, we got some breaking news. The
Oh,
Ravens
dear.
are trading Hollywood Brown to the Arizona Cardinals. Hollywood Brown.
Hollywood Brown was a guy I
the
wanted
Arizona
the Packers to draft when he was coming out. I love his game. I think he has been ill-suited to what the Ravens do on offense. I think he's going to tear it up in Arizona.
Okay, now we got that covered. Then we got Jake C. Behnke isn't drinking enough. We need Chaos Behnke to make this a real Cheesehead TV live stream.
He's got a point.
Day three, people. Day 3, you get Chaos Behnke because it's so boring, and I got to come up with something. And Tyler apparently, he's ready to troll me. So apparently he's got some triggers for me. Chris KG19, hey guys, I am sad so far. How are you guys doing?
Doing great. Packers haven't picked yet.
Why are you sad?
Because he's sad. Chris is a great kid. He lives here in the New York area. He is very much like one of them to take all the star guys. Like he's like big names. He's like big show. He wants if they're doing things that the whole world says this is what they should do, then he's like really happy. But if the Packers don't do that, Chris is sad. So I get it, Chris. I get it. They didn't jump up for Olave. They didn't jump up for one of these
when have we ever
star
done
receivers.
that,
It's
though?
not how they operate. I know. That's what I say on Packers Daily. But I get it, man. I get it. But as Tom was saying earlier, trust the front office. As Nick was saying earlier, they got trust in these guys. Like they know what they're doing. They've been really successful at it. Trust in the process. That's all I'm saying.
Kevin McConville, Odell Beckham Jr. A lot of drywall left.
I will say, the longer he's out there, the more of a possibility that becomes. Not even gonna lie.
Greg on Facebook, Greg on Facebook is holding out for a punter or a long snapper.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, that's really the question. When is punt god going in this draft? Okay, that's the only thing anybody wants to know anymore.
5th round.
When is punt
I told
god
you,
going?
5th round. It's gonna happen. 5th.
I think it's going to be earlier than that, Nick.
Wait, so Joe or Nicholas, I'll say, I have Packers video loaded up on the live show creator. It's Q number 5 now on the drop down there. You can play that whenever you want. Whenever you want. It is there, ready to go.
Let me find out.
Nicholas is loading it right now. That's what I like to hear. All right, so we can get some hot draft room action from the Green Bay Packers.
We're going to get some exclusive Packers.com coverage.
I don't know about exclusive. It's for.
We're going to get some non-exclusive free
That's what we're going to get. Non-exclusive Packers draft room video.
I'll take it. Hey, the Packers sent us something.
Credit to the Green Bay Packers. We have to credit the Green Bay Packers. Corey, remember
I'm
when?
a slut for the Green Bay Packers.
When we used to? Let me just tell you this because I know they're never going to watch this. You remember when we used to do the post-game show and then we would live stream the audio? We never showed the video. We never showed the video.
That was great.
But we live streamed the audio of
it
the
was fun
presser.
because I could make faces when all the press people would ask questions, so I didn't have to say anything. I could just make a face. So like anytime somebody I didn't like came on, I could just have I would just be like.
I just love that we did that the entirety of that whole season, and then legit it was week 16 or 17, like one of the last games of the year. Waller's texts me from the field post game. Wait, are you streaming the audio post-game presser? I was like, who, us? No, never once. Nah, wouldn't dream of it. But yeah, we were. Hey, man.
Texans take a guard.
It's better. You see, that was the guard the Packers were going to take.
Pick 15.
15? Wait.
It really was while you guys are.
I can't do math.
Around.
Wait, so 15... and 20.
Joseph really wants to actually talk about the draft.
So we're like 7 picks away. We're 7 picks away.
Do we know what the Cardinals gave up for Hollywood Brown?
Yeah,
they traded
first round pick.
Yeah, first round pick. Yeah, 23rd.
What? That's
yeah.
I don't think that's a very good
reuniting the Oklahoma brothers.
Yeah, they are.
They got Hollywood Brown and they got pick 100 back.
Wait.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's see some exclusive but not exclusive, totally unexclusive video from inside the Packers draft room. Roll it, Joe. Let's do it. Or Nicholas, whoever. Hit it. Oh, look at it. Look at these gentlemen here. That's a power move. That's a power look.
Sexy.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is your triumvirate right there. Look at that. Come on now. Oh. Goody.
See, they were smart. Oh, they were smart. They had Matt right in the middle, so you're just everything's on Matt.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh yeah, coach, what's up?
What's up?
Oh no, I knew exactly where to go.
Matt's chewing the hell out of that gum. That is what I'm talking about. Mark's saying, "Yep."
Matt's like, what do you think? What do you think Matt told him? Nothing. He's just like, hey guys, what's up?
What's up?
Man, whoever said Corey needs to drink more is right because he sounds thirsty right now.
There you go. There you go. Amar knows what's up.
I'm just going to say right now that I almost got to meet Matt LaFleur after a concert, and it didn't happen, and I was very depressed about it.
They didn't get the memo to never have your hands in your pockets on a live video.
No.
Oh, Gutekunst took him out.
I mean, here's the thing. He looks better.
Russ Ball.
He looks
Look at
better
this
than all
miracle
those guys
worker
put
right
together,
here.
and he doesn't
Look
even have
at this
a tie
miracle
on.
worker right here, Russ Ball and John Eric. What's up, John
Russ Ball's like, yeah, we can afford it. Yeah, we can afford it. Yeah, we can afford it. Yep.
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 We can.
No, but what if we? No, we can afford it. Not a problem. We got it. All good. We got Woj in there. Oh, and there's Milt. What's up, Milt? There's Milt.
Here's the thing, though. Has any man ever looked better without a tie on in the world?
I don't think
life?
so.
I don't think so.
I mean,
I really don't think
we're
so.
literally swooning here at Cheesehead TV for Matt LaFleur. That's what we're doing.
Oh, somebody's on the phone. Somebody's on their cell phone.
Oh.
This footage is riveting.
The trade is in. The trade is in. Well, look, they probably told Goody, hey, can you point? Yeah, I'll point. That'll be good.
Point. Yeah, you pointed someone.
It's all in. Oh, look. Milt's
Guarantee
got a water. Milt's got a
we
water.
are the only channel playing all this B-roll.
Oh, 100%. That's the other thing.
We're like free B-roll from the Packers? Yes.
We're all in.
I will take it. I will play it.
So true. We're such we're
a
such
table,
nerds.
you guys, with Max, and they're doing stuff on them.
Oh my God. They literally just gave us footage of Milt Hendrickson taking water from somebody. Oh, and John
like,
Eric.
what else
looking
can
good,
we
buddy.
do?
Looking good.
I don't know.
You're right, Corey. Everyone else is
Catapult
using
Thunder
like
football?
3 seconds of that.
Wait, that's it?
As
That's all the
B-roll.
footage?
What do you mean that's it? We just had like a minute and a half. What are you talking about?
That was captivating. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I feel you, man.
watch
Those
that for a little
people,
while.
they're hard at work, man. They're hard at work. What are we gonna do? You know.
Let's just say Lamar Jackson is not very happy about the trade.
I'll bet he's not. I'll bet
He
he is
expressed
not.
it on Twitter pretty.
Yeah, well, that dude loves Hollywood.
I love Hollywood. I would have
Mhm.
loved him on the Packers.
Yeah.
I love that kid. I think he's great. Look at this
Social
motley
media
crew we
update.
got going here.
We got a social media update here, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Social media update. Packers Twitter is melting down at this point because of this run on wide receivers.
Yes.
I'm shocked.
So,
Believe it or not.
the depressive battle stations have been manned.
Oh, yeah.
Packers Twitter is melting down, and everyone thinks that the Packers are done. We have one user here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what he says. It looks like the Packers just effed up their Super Bowl chances. So
my God.
Super Bowl's over. Out of the question. Now that Chris Olave is gone, the Packers are no longer contenders, according to this user.
Wait,
who
you
shall not
cannot.
be named.
That is not a real tweet. There's no way that's a real
No,
tweet.
that's a dead. Go to our profile. I literally just responded.
I
to
have
it.
breaking news.
Breaking news.
Here we go.
Barry's got breaking news.
Titans are planning to trade wide receiver AJ Brown to the Eagles.
Let's go.
This is insane. Absolutely
Oh my
insane.
gosh.
I just saw it.
Blockbuster.
I just saw it, Perry. Wow.
Blockbuster.
The Eagles are all in, baby. The Eagles have
That
a
is
third-year quarterback, but they are
that's
all
crazy.
in. AJ Brown, okay. I mean, he did put it up on his Twitter account that he was like pretty much out of there, so I'm not too surprised, but
Can I chime in here?
Yes.
Can anyone hear me?
Please.
Yeah,
Please do.
of course, Tom Crabtree.
Let these motherfuckers
Always.
overpay for a receiver.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Speak it. Tom.
All right.
Speak it.
I'm gonna go back
Tell
on
him
mute.
what's up.
No, Tom, come back.
Tom, Tom,
come
keep
on, come
speaking
on,
that
Tom.
truth.
What is happening right now? People are losing their minds.
Here,
giving up
Tom,
picks and
I'd
trades
love
and
to
goddamn
get
their firstborn
I'd
for
lo-
a receiver.
I'd love to get your take on this, Tom, because here's my thing. I think the perception of the wide receiver position has been completely warped by the last two Super Bowl champions, which I understand. They won the Super Bowl, right? It's like, oh, we've got to do that to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But you don't. There are so many different ways to win in the NFL, as you know. And I do think it's interesting how people are suddenly panicking between that fact and the idea that all these studs got paid this offseason, right? We've seen these monster contracts, whether it's Devonte, Tyree, Diggs up in Buffalo. Like, these guys are getting paid insane money. So these teams now suddenly are like, you just said it, overpaying. Like, you want to go and get these guys because you're so like, I've got to lock in my guy so I have him on the fifth-year option. Like, I get him cheap now, build around the wide receiver? Like, what?
Is this the most wide receivers that have been taken
No,
in the
no,
first
not yet.
round?
We'll approach it, though.
I was just gonna say, like, the fact that I have a ring and like I caught passes in the NFL tells you all you need to know about the receiver or tight end position. Like, what you're trading away like unbelievable value and capital, like in the future.
Yep.
Like you are mortgaging your whole team, like
the guts
I don't
of your
get
team,
it.
like how you build
guys
your
can
team.
catch back. Like I caught a pass. Like at some point, your quarterback that's your need. At some point, that guy can make a pass stick to your face mask, no matter who you are. And like what are we doing? Trading away these picks and trading these receivers for picks and and paying them $90 billion.
It's nuts.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm telling you, the whole
know.
perception of the position has completely changed in the course of like 4 months. Like, I'm not exaggerating. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Nagler, no offense, you could go out there and you could be a pretty effective receiver in this league with the right quarterback.
Let me tell you something. I've considered it, but I've seen the smoke that Tom Grossi has put out there, and
about to say Tom Grossi would. If you saw Tom Grossi getting bankered,
I saw that.
I mean, you can't handle that. I couldn't handle that smoke. Wait, who's got their cat on the camera right now? Because that cat looked at me. That cat looked at me like, kill John Lennon. What's going on? Who's the cat?
The cat was looking at what's going on, and
the
now
cat was like all in.
That's my son's cat.
No, that's Claude.
Hi, Claude.
I'm Jill.
Hi, Jill.
I'm Hans Soder's sister.
Oh, hi, Soder's sister. How are you?
Hi, Soder's
That's
sister.
why I don't talk, because Hans is my brother. So.
I love it. I'm all in.
Soder's got his hand raised.
Soder, what's up, buddy?
I want duly noted that woman attempted to kill me when I was 4 years old.
Hey, man.
In what will be called the Sinclair tractor incident. But piggybacking off of what you guys indicated about the receiver thing, is there like a push to get to, I mean, you got to make a choice. Either I'm going to have receivers or I'm going to have tight ends. And kind of like this push maybe to get Waller as an indication they're going to go with the tight ends. And then you try to surround them with kind of second tier receivers in an effort to save cap space.
But second tier,
so you're not burning $80 million on
second tier. What's okay? Because they're drafted in the second round, they're second tier. Like
no. I'm talking like you try to get a top tier tight end like a Waller, like George Kittle, like a Kelsey,
right?
And then you try to surround them with guys like MVS,
right? No,
or like a Robbie Anderson or somebody like that in an effort to save cap space.
I mean, possibly. I mean, obviously that's pretty involved as far as roster building goes, and it's really impossible to speak to it because I mean, case by case, team by team, it's going to be different. But to me, I just think essentially so much of the draft is about projecting forward if you're an NFL team, right? And to Tom's point, it's like you are giving up a lot of the guts, the brick and mortar of your team to get some of these wide receivers. Possibly, is there a case to be made for, get a stud tight end? Sure, but man, that's hard to do. You know, you just named 3 guys who you could name like 10 others for each guy who just haven't made, like, what did the Lions pick for their dude who I like and I think is a good prospect? I think he's a good player, but he's not a difference maker. You know,
Hawkinson.
Yeah, I mean, that's a kid who I really liked coming out. But it's such a difficult position. There's so much, and we heard Gutekunst talk about that on Monday, last Monday, the sense of like all the stuff that you're asked to do. I just think the development time, once you get to the NFL, whether it's blocking, whether you're asked to be a move tight end, an H-back kind of guy, or you're being asked to split out and be more of a wide receiver in certain sets, in certain situations, there's so much on your plate. That is always going to be a bit of a longer journey, as opposed to a wide receiver who you've played wide receiver in college, you know what a route tree is, you're asked to go out there and play wide receiver, you can probably hit the ground running, especially in this day and age of football. This is something I talked with Matt Bowen about on the podcast this week. You know, these kids are doing like 9-on-7, 7-on-7 when they're like 8 years old. You know, like running routes and getting open and all that stuff, that's in their blood at this point, in a way that playing tight end in the NFL is not. Like, because yes, you do have to catch passes, you do have to run routes, but there's so much blocking schemes, adjustments at the line as far as like, okay, you are split out. Now Aaron Rodgers sees whatever he sees defensively and says, no, come in. I'm going to put you in line, or even I'm going to put you in the backfield to do pass pro. And now you better have the blitz picked up because this safety's coming down, but oh, wait a second, now he's bailing out. Here comes the guy off the edge the other way, and my job is to go, slide across the formation and pick that up. This is happening like that. You're a fucking rookie in the NFL. Good luck. So I just think that
all right, so
any idea of like building around a tight end, especially a young tight end, offensively it's a long shot. Let's put it that way.
I was really wondering when you were going to get to the point. All right, here we go. Super chats, baby. We got some responses to what you just said, okay?
Amazing.
So, one, we got Jeff Ness. I'm thinking big fat guys. O-line, D-line.
I'm with you, Jeff.
You too, buddy.
Build
also,
up the
there
trenches.
is a run on while you were talking like a long time, there was a run on guards. Kevin McConville, I'll be 2/4/23. I'll be drinking an old fashioned, listening to Heroes by David Bowie as Nags eats crow on YouTube Live because we'll be Super Bowl champions.
Wait, what? Why would Super Bowl champions? Like let me tell you something. There are many.
I think you like all those things. You like old fashions. You like Heroes by David Bowie.
Love it.
What do you eat? And you like the Super Bowl champion Green Bay Packers.
Like, let me tell you something. There are many things in this world that I will need to eat crow about eventually at some point, probably. The Packers being Super Bowl champions is not one of them.
Chris Koenig, Travis Jones, DT, UConn at 22. Book it. Book it, people. Book it. All right, here we go. So you and Crab had this whole conversation just now. So here's some responses that I pulled from some of the fun things. Also, what Tyler had to say I thought was really good, too, when he was talking about all the people on Twitter. Gold Spikes, why do we always scoff at fans wanting to address key needs? Are we going to seriously sit here and pretend we feel comfortable with our receivers?
You know there's 7 rounds, right?
Red MN, I love it when you have succinct responses sometimes. Red MN, these guys are in wide receiver need denial. Last year, this year, 2 years ago.
If David Bakhtiari is healthy the last 2 years, they're probably Super Bowl champions.
We win.
Doesn't have anything to do with wide receivers.
Attorney Cooper, thanks for watching. Debo, DK, somebody please. That I get. I get. You lost a number one. You need a number one, but there's many ways a number one.
And Treylon Burks just went to the Titans. So the Titans got rid of A.J. Brown and then drafted Treylon Burks. In and out,
receiver,
baby.
Ray Sosa, Titletown or end Titletown. Relax. You don't know what you got until you get it, and this comes from a diehard Packers fan. Had to throw that one in there. Thank you. Scott Phillips on Facebook. Goot is gonna sit back and take no wide receiver. You are 100%. Correct. Not in round one anyway. Probably not. Brody Nick, because at this point, aren't you reaching with this many wide receivers taken off the board in the first round?
You don't want to be. You don't want to be in the run, and you specifically don't want to be at the end of the run. 100%. Yes, correct.
So because you're going to guys that are projected in 2 and 3 already when you're in one. Brody Nicholson, for the love of God, people. Wide receivers are a dime a dozen. Calm down.
There you go. There we go. Oh, my God, someone talking sense.
Which is basically what Crab was saying.
Yep.
But I still don't believe him because I think you have to be an extraordinary person like Tom Crabtree to win a Super Bowl and get a ring.
Let me defend myself a little bit. No, there was a comment and it made me sound stupider than I actually am. I'm very stupid. It made me sound like I was making myself out to be some elite receiver or tight end. I'm not. I'm just saying the fact that you can piece together, like with a quarterback like Aaron and an offensive scheme and the coordinator, like that can all fall into place without like mortgaging your whole future for a draft pick or a free agent receiver.
What?
No, totally.
I was just
saying
on the level of anybody. Yeah.
No,
you sell yourself short.
You do sell yourself short.
You were an amazing player, bro. You really were.
Dude, there's no greater clip in this world than you in the Super Bowl throwing I can't remember his name, the Steelers outside backer You throw him to the ground.
It was Lawrence Timmons, but I don't want to put. I mean,
Dude, that shit is so dope. Are you kidding me? Come on.
I don't want to.
That was Woodley. That was Woodley the whole time.
It wasn't Woodley. It wasn't Woodley.
It was so great.
I would have done Woodley the same, but Timmons happened to be that guy right there.
It was so great. No, but that's
it didn't matter who it was.
But here's the thing, Tom, to your point. Tom, to your point. You know, you talk about cobbling it together, and no one wants to do that. I get it. We all want superstars at every position, and we want. I get it. But look, the Packers literally went into Arizona last year without Devonte, without MVS, without half of their offense, on no practice, like on a short week. And they won, and they moved the ball up and down the field because they're really good. Matt's offense is great. Aaron Rodgers is fucking Aaron Rodgers. Like, the idea of overpaying for these guys, which a lot of these teams are probably doing, is lunacy.
Yeah. So I'm going to play devil's advocate with my own point here and your point.
I like it.
Like, I just wonder with, like, a guy like me when I was playing, when J-Mike was out, or Donald Lee, like, those type of guys were out, like, what is the, like, how long can a guy like me or whoever receiver you plug in, a young rookie to take Devontae's place,
consistency,
how long
right?
can they sustain?
Can you do it week by week? Yeah, I mean, that's, I mean, to your point.
So, I mean,
in that
eventually
game,
that kind of maybe supersedes or overcomes like coaching, or the coaching overcomes that. Like, I don't know which way it works, but
it's a possibility. And look, you don't have to go much further than Juwan Winfrey in that particular game, a guy who finally got his shot and was very up and down. Now, he didn't get a chance to build on that because guys came back, they got healthy, and he wasn't needed. But it's like the only way these guys improve is getting on the field, you know, and getting snaps and getting reps in a live situation. But how sustainable is that? That's a good point.
Apparently, Grossi is like all crying right now, by the way. So we should probably like rate his ass or something, because we got to go to super chats real quick.
All right.
Because we have some responses to everything you guys just said, which is a part of the fun, right? So first we got Phil Kohler. Phil Kohler, thanks for the super chat. If Green Bay uses both first-round picks for a punter and kicker, will Corey's head explode? If they use any first-round picks for any special teams player, I'm not going to be happy. David McKinstry, good old Vic Ketchman always said Packers were a dime a dozen too. I thought that was great. Anybody that puts Vic Ketchman in something, I'm always going to love.
You are in
Young Feezy, baby. Thanks for super chat. Pickens and Tyquan Thornton or bust. Okay.
I like that.
James Schellenberger on Facebook. Thanks for watching us on Facebook. Lazard will have 1,300 yards and 13 TDs minimum this year.
Okay.
I really appreciate that, because I think everybody's sleeping on Alan Lazard as we
Has he signed his tender yet? I mean, that's the question. I don't think he has yet. Let's get him in the fold first before the
Nagler.
No, he hasn't.
I didn't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
You know.
I don't like you. All right. Here we go. Uncultured Barbarian. Grossi is so sad right now. Kid has to calm down. Last first-round receiver was Javon Walker, and his light shone brightly for about 2 years. So apparently Grossi has decided to make his MO that, oh, no, we got to be sad because we're not taking wide receivers down. Jeff has his hand raised, by the way. Jeff has his hand raised like a gentleman.
What's going on, buddy?
Oh, you're muted, Jeff. You just got to unmute yourself.
Or maybe not.
Or not.
Okay.
It's all right.
Rock and roll.
We'll figure it out.
About A.J. Brown, by the way.
Yeah.
If people were wondering why the Packers didn't get involved for the price of their first-round pick plus a third, the Eagles just gave him a 4-year extension for $100 million with $57 million guaranteed.
Amazing.
There you go.
Funny how that works.
Yeah, that wasn't going to happen.
Never in a million.
Yeah, no way.
In a million years. Never once. I love it. Oh, Penning just went.
That's a good pick.
That is a good pick for New Orleans, definitely.
2 guards and a tackle so far.
I like that. That's a good pick.
Tyler, what's going on social media? I need to know, because I haven't.
What is going on social
well,
media?
I'm playing both sides of the coin to get us the most engagement possible on the Cheesehead TV account. So I am very upset that we haven't taken a wide receiver, but at the same time, I am trying to calm the masses. So we're having a great time over here. We're living the dream. We're doing everything that we can.
Tyler, can I just tell you? Wait. Tyler, can I just tell you something? I got to tell you,
Yes,
I'm going to speak to you now. I'm looking right in camera when I say this. I love you, man.
Thank you, sir.
So much.
Thank you, sir. We're doing all we can to get us the most engagement possible. I want the analytics to be off the chart this evening. Try and skyrocket our
I love
growth.
it so
I
much.
second
I'm
that.
all in.
I second that. Thank you. Second it.
Tyler, you're the man.
Thanks, sir. But yeah, that's our Cheesehead TV social update for now. Packers fans are losing their minds.
That's good.
And I am doing everything I can to play both sides of this coin.
I appreciate you, Tyler. That is a live shot of Lambeau that you're looking at.
That's a live shot of Lambeau Field, people. That is Mecca. That's Mecca right there.
It looks gorgeous.
That's a live shot from a camera that I put up there. And, I want to give a shout out to AT&T for finally coming through after 2.5 years of finally laying fiber over here on Lombardi
Oh, you got
Avenue.
fiber now.
Yeah, baby. Sean Kilpatrick has a question.
What's up, Sean Kilpatrick?
And let's do it.
Hey, you guys doing? Thank you guys again. I've been joining the draft party for the last few years now. I'm just thinking in terms of going forward. I just have a feeling that's the way the money is going out to these receivers. It's going to be quarterbacks and receivers that's flying off the shelves in the first round and then in subsequent years. It's going to be interesting. I'm curious how this is going to play for the rest of the positions.
Well, I mean,
because because now you really got two quarterbacks now on teams with the way receivers are getting paid.
Yeah, essentially, right? I mean, you talk about the cap hits
crazy.
and the percentage of your cap that they're taking up. Yeah.
Hey, you're talking like 80 million between two players will be the norm.
Which is insanity. And especially
what's that going to do to the rest of the positions? Even edge it feels like edge is going to be devalued at that point as well.
100%. And think about the fact that the Packers are already a very top-heavy team when it comes to the cap, right? They've got serious allocation into like 5 to 8 guys. Like they have got to get that under control.
They do, and I'll tell you what. I really honestly think it's getting to the point where just taking a receiver that might have a quote second round grade on him at the back end of the first is really not a reach anymore with the way they're getting paid.
Yep, I totally agree. Totally, I couldn't agree more.
I
go ahead.
I would not be upset if they took Pickens like at 22.
Neither would I. Neither would I. I think it's great, but you let it fall to you. You don't give up like the guts of your draft to go do it.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, Joey the Jaguar.
Joey, what's up, Joey?
Has his hand raised. What's up, Joey?
I just wanted to say something for the people out there that if you do not
what's going on? What's going on?
To have the pick spoiled, to turn off Twitter, turn off the streams, you do what you got to do. Turn everything off besides your TV because it will get out there. Just want to put out there.
Joey, you kind of sound like the Terminator right now.
Is something wrong with my mic?
Yeah, you might want to reset that.
Okay.
You kind of look like the Terminator too, man. Like it's like, I'm scared right now. Like
I know. I was actually scared because it was like blue on his face. I was like, "Whoa, what is going?" He's like, "I am about to take over Cheesehead TV." Mark Oldacres, what's going on?
Hello. So, I just wanted to say, I've been in and out because I'm like a little bit behind you guys. So, I keep seeing the picks before they've happened. So, I'm just going to be in and out. But I just wanted to chime in on this receiver situation because I said something to you, Aaron, a few weeks ago.
Yes.
On Happy Hour, and it's playing out literally exactly as I thought.
I remember. Yes.
All these receivers are getting taken way higher than they should be taken.
Yep.
Way higher. And there's not been a single receiver that's been drafted at a position where the Packers should have traded up.
Correct.
Not a single one. So, and they are literally just saying, if it's not there, we're not gonna do it. People can overpay for these receivers. They can trade for them. They can do this and that. We're not gonna do it. Simple.
They never, ever would. They never would. What makes anyone think they ever would? It's not how they operate.
If receivers are becoming higher paid than edge rushers, then the league has a problem.
Yes.
Not the teams that are doing that are stupid. So there you go.
I don't know if they're stupid. Okay, so the idea of allocating resources, trying to be whatever kind of team you're trying to be, I get it. Again, and I do think, as I said to Tom, I do think the perception is a bit skewed because of the last two Super Bowl champions. Like, you've had a boatload of talent at wide receiver, the last two teams that have been able to hoist Lombardi. But again, that's not the only way to win. And you better damn well get it right. That's the other thing. Like, how many first-round wide receivers have we had and seen over the last decade who have been absolute busts? Hollywood Brown just got traded tonight. He was like this exciting prospect, you know, everybody was so enamored with, as was I. But, you know, he has completely flamed out in Baltimore. Now he's on to his next stop. I just...
Here we go. Here we go. 1 to go, you guys.
Oh, here we go.
Picking right now.
We are so close,
we got
people.
1 to go. We're in the one zone. I just talked to everybody. We got some graphics coming up.
Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh.
Definitely a QB.
The mood on social is desperation, ladies and gentlemen. The mood on social is desperation as we enter this.
I love it. I love it so much.
I kind of want to wait. I kind of feel like we're too close to the pick. What do you think?
Yes.
Soder, go ahead, Soder.
Soder, what's up?
I need to apologize to my sister. She's a wonderful person, even though she attempted to kill me. However, I need to go to the Joseph R board. Who is on the board that we need to consider?
There we go.
Okay, is that Joseph? Joseph, you got something for us?
Okay, I'm still on my train of London and Olave are gone. So let's trade out of the round altogether. George Pickens is a little bit too high for me at 22. It's kind of a breach. And I actually think Jalen Tolbert from South Alabama projects as the better wide receiver long term. So if it had to be somebody at 22, I'm going to the defensive side of the ball. Maggie and Perry already said Dax. I'm more leaning towards Brisker for the safety spot. But Devonte Wyatt is still there.
Jermaine Johnson looks like he'll still be there.
Jermaine Johnson is still there. I just don't like the whole Jermaine Johnson thing because, like, I mean, Gary was developing true, but he was sitting on the bench, and I didn't like that with Z and Preston out there.
Right.
But I mean, somebody's got to be back there. I just don't think it should be a first round pick. So if it had to be me, I'm probably trading out, or I'm going to take Brisker.
Maggie, he totally trashed Dax Hill. What's your response?
Jaquan Brisker is my favorite prospect in this draft.
There you go. Hey,
so it wouldn't have bothered me. No, I just think Dax Hill is younger.
Yeah.
And he'll probably play the nickel right away, which would make me think that the Packers would be more interested in him long term.
I like it.
I think Brisker's already almost 24.
Patriots just traded, so they're in front of us now.
What's crazy to me is like how great Jair looked playing in the slot in that playoff game. And I know they only played him like a handful of snaps, so it's not a ton to go on. But holy shit, he was locking on dude. Because like what we talked about with Matt Bowen on the podcast this week, that two-way go thing, when you're working from the slot and there's no boundary, and you're off the line of scrimmage and you can go any way you want, Jair had it on lockdown. And it's like, if they can get another guy like that, like in Dax Hill, that would be, I mean, then you're cooking with gas. Because even if you go dime, you can't beat it.
I just don't see the Packers getting out of the first 2 rounds without a safety.
I agree.
It would honestly
I'm
shock
with you.
me.
I'm totally with you. I'd be very surprised. For that, yes, exactly.
I would like to also add that we have a nickel guy already on the roster, and that would be Savage.
Yeah, but for how long?
I mean,
here's the thing, man. I don't know. I just don't know if they don't pick up his 5th-year option, which I suspect they won't, and he's playing out the string, you got to be ready to move on, you know, and you better have somebody in the hopper.
I think we can give him a second chance. I mean, it's not like he's played
this year
horrible.
Is his second
he
chance.
Hasn't played.
I don't think he's played terrible, but he hasn't been great. He hasn't been like even, I don't know. He hasn't been special in any way, shape, or form. That's the problem.
No, he hasn't been special, but we can. I mean, we said the same thing about Kevin King. I mean, but you know, King is King, Savage is Savage.
King is King.
And Savage offers more positional flexibility. I think maybe him playing in the slot might do him some good, where he's focused more on that one guy instead of focused on the field.
And he's been better towards the line of scrimmage his whole
game,
career. I agree with that. Definitely.
He had some concentration or some mental errors and that's why we lost Elton. But I think that was part of why we lost that game because Jefferson just went off on him like several times, and I think that was the difference.
Chiefs just jumped in front of us.
Oh, the Chiefs who
traded
had
up to
2
21.
first-round picks. Yeah, they had 2 back-to-back, and they
They
got
gotta be going
21.
for Pickens or Watson.
All right,
taking a wide
that means the
receiver for
Packers
sure.
are on the
Yeah,
clock.
Pickens
You
or
hear
Watson.
that?
Packers
in the
are on the
room?
clock, ladies and gentlemen. The
Packers are on the clock.
On the clock.
Let's go. Look at that graphic. Let's go. Lily's on the
All
phone.
right, so
the Packers
wait,
are on the clock. All is well.
I want to pack with Nagler. I want to pack with Cheesehead. We got the four
Let's do it.
box.
Let's
I
do
want to
it.
be on. I want to be on with the team when we take this 22 to see what get some instant reaction.
Wait, who's Perry talking to off camera? That's what I want to know. You said something to somebody there. What's going on,
It's
Perry?
like beyond none of your business.
Are you consulting with someone there?
Ooh.
You're trying to like.
Who's talking to Rhett?
All right, very good.
Rhett loves Dax Hill.
Chiefs took a corner. Chiefs took a corner. So now the Packers are on the clock.
Packers are on the clock. Let's go, baby. Perry, Maggie, who are they taking
we
here?
go.
Let's go. Who are they taking?
I mean, they have to take Jermaine Johnson.
If it's not, I'll be surprised.
Come on. He was supposed to be a top 10 pick, and he's at 22. That's what you do.
Look at you guys in
Yeah.
It's
lockstep.
insane. It's insane that he's here still.
We'll see. We shall see. Now watch them trade back. Watch them trade back. Come on.
I'm too tired for
You
that.
know they're doing it. Let's go. Wait, but okay. If they 1,000,000,000% want to appease the masses, they need a wide receiver. Who are they taking?
Right now
Had
at
to be
22.
Pickens.
Pickens.
I mean, yeah.
Packers never appease the masses.
Yeah, I
What
am
a silly
aware of
question.
this. I am well aware of this.
Why would they do that?
I would love it though.
I mean,
I would love it.
we could get probably a second and probably a fourth and well, actually, people are overpaying right now. We could probably get a
Exactly.
second and a third
Do it.
for the 24.
Pull the
right
trigger,
now.
man.
Like,
I'm in.
you know, let's load up.
I'm with you, man. I am with you, Joseph. Let's do it. So the Chiefs got it. Let's go. Come on, Pack. Let's do it. I need Maggie and Perry. I need their instant reaction when we know this pick. So keep them on camera because we need to.
Oh yeah, that's why I got this 4 box.
We
right
got to
here.
have this. I'm all in.
NFL Network is behind. I'm not.
I
You
know.
guys are gonna be the ones to tell me.
No, I know. You were going to tell us. You were watching.
We're on
you're
NFL
watching
Network
Twitter.
right now. Yeah.
Oh,
we're
okay,
watching.
I haven't seen the Chiefs pick yet.
Oh yeah, NFL Network right now
McDuffie.
took
They took
cornerback McDuffie.
I do like that.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, here we go.
So I guess it wasn't the Packers they wanted to jump then, because they wouldn't have need to do that.
I don't think so, right? I mean, they just like
Right, the
him.
Packers are not taking a corner.
No.
If they take a corner, I will.
They're probably jumping Dallas.
Yeah.
Probably jumping
That's
Dallas.
that's a good point. Let's go. Come on. So Packers, come on now. There's so many possibilities here.
I do hope it's Jermaine Johnson though. That's
They do best player available. That's the best player.
I want Wyatt. I
What
want
if
Wyatt
they take
here.
Devin Lloyd?
I know.
That would be
They
crazy
could be.
if they took
We were
Devin
just
Lloyd.
talking about
That
the
would be weird.
linebacker possibility. Like the
They
whole.
won't.
Oh my God, Twitter would melt. Twitter would melt.
I would love it so much.
Melt. Yeah, oh gosh, yes.
They're
Please.
comping Trent McDuffie to Jair Alexander.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. Who?
That's what their thing said.
I'm sorry. Where?
I just really love that for all the angst and upset people on Twitter right now. There's like a whole lot of really great players that the Packers could take right now.
Yeah, there's ridiculous talent still on the board
Yes,
right now.
of course. And the Packers still have 2 picks.
Ready for a commercial break? The Packers.
Yeah, Packers are on the
about to
clock. Definitely got time to go to commercial. No question about it.
Pick is in.
Pick is in. The pick is in. Roll
Pick
it.
is in.
Roll it. Pick is in. Yes, look at that. Woo! Pick is in, baby. Let's go.
He trades every draft, and now he wants to quit.
Oh, I can't sit down. I can't sit down. Let's go.
Gonna be a
The
guard.
pick is in.
It's gonna be a guard.
The pick is in, people.
guard.
I am
Let's
so
go.
excited for
The
this.
pick is in. The newest Green Bay Packer is coming. Let's do it. The pick is in.
God.
Let's go. Let's go.
Quay Walker. Quay Walker, everybody.
Wow, they took a linebacker.
They a linebacker.
What?
We just been talking about the linebackers.
All right.
George.
Before Devin Lloyd?
Okay.
You're kidding. Wow, that's probably the only pick I don't like. I
Wait,
wouldn't like.
so all the national people who mocked this were right.
I wouldn't mind it at 28.
I mean, that's nuts.
Wow.
That's nuts. What's funny is that Daniel Jeremiah had him at 28, not at 22, but he said he did it just to get him in the first round. But apparently the Packers agree.
Of course. What?
Quay Walker's era was going like straight up though these last couple weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, it was Devin Lloyd and Dean for a long time, and then it was like, oh, sleeper, here comes Quay Walker. So I did like him a lot.
I mean,
but
speed,
22 though.
speed, lots of speed here.
21, 966 RAS score.
I mean, 966 at RAS tells you. I mean, he's an athlete.
Quay's bigger than Lloyd, and he's a little bit faster, I think, too.
I mean, everything about that Georgia defense was speed, right? I mean, this kid is off the charts.
But
Do you think Stokes
take
is
the
Stokes?
linebacker that high.
I'm with
and
you.
it
I'm
not
with you.
be
I'm with
Dean or
you. I'm
Lloyd?
with you.
I want a live shot of Eric Stokes.
I know, right?
It is a little bit funny to me that for years now, like at least 3 or 4 years, people have been screaming for the Packers to take linebackers. And like, this is the year where they do it, and everybody's going to be so mad about it.
Right when they were like, oh, they got to take all these wide receivers, they're like, yep, we're taking a linebacker.
You know what, though?
There's something really hilariously ironic about this. I love it.
Goot has picked good first rounders the last couple of years, so.
I mean, everybody's going to point at the love
trust
pick, but
it.
outside of the love pick, yeah, he's pretty much, been.
He's following the trend that he's established his entire trajectory of a GM. Like, you sign Devondre Campbell to the big contract, and then you draft a rookie to pair with him. And I think that's why everyone thought wide receiver, because of the Sammy Watkins thing, the same way we saw, Z and Preston, and then Rashawn or Adrian Amos and Darnell Savage. So it makes sense. It just, I don't know, 22 seems.
22 seems
I really
rich.
thought that 28 would be the
seems
pick.
rich.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that. Definitely. I mean, but look at these highlights. Let's go. Let's look at this kid. Let's
He's
go.
fun. He's a lot of fun.
Lateral quickness, Behnke. Lateral quickness.
Seen it.
Let that film speak. Let that film talk.
Exactly.
I feel like, right, if they liked him at 28 and they really didn't want someone else to get him, I mean, is 22 really that much of a reach? If like that's the guy they wanted?
Yeah.
But that's hey, and Monte, you just hit on it as far as like the whole point of the draft. If that's your guy and you want him, get him, pick him. It doesn't matter. All this that we're doing right now and everything on the outside doesn't matter in any way, shape, or form. If that's your guy, go get him. And they got him. And they didn't have to trade to get him. They didn't have to give up anything. They didn't have to spend anything other than what they had, which was the 22nd pick. I love it. He's a Packer. I'm all in.
Johnny E is raising his hand.
What's up,
ladies and gentlemen,
Johnny
so
E?
I
What's
feel
going on,
like,
buddy?
Like we should ask him what's going on.
What's going on, guys? This is actually just a shout out to CHTV. I've been a Patreon member for a couple of years. I love it. Being a transplant in Kentucky, growing up in the 90s, pre-internet, I mean, you'd watch hours of commercials on ESPN to get like 30 seconds of content.
Yes.
So this experience is just awesome.
Well, that's really nice of you to say, man. Thank you so much.
Love having this. It's my second draft party, and I'm enjoying it.
Dude, thank you.
Keep it up.
Thank you so much.
Johnny.
I
Appreciate it.
seriously just had a conversation with someone the other day that highlighted exactly what you're talking about. Corey and I used to talk about this all the time, the idea of the Packers and national coverage, right? And the idea that we would wait, like it felt like in a desert for any mention of the Packers. And now it's like because of the internet and everybody, like obviously it's very much saturated, but the fact that you utilize Cheesehead TV in any way, we really appreciate it. And thank you so much for saying that and for being a Patreon member. Really appreciate it, man.
And I was just going to say real quick, here in the 90s too, it was pre-fantasy football. Nobody even cared about football around here.
Right.
It's true.
Exactly. 100%.
So true. Thank you, Johnny. Packers fans only
thanks, guys.
pod. Thank you. Hey, what's up, man? This guy's hand raised.
Hey, what's up? What's up? I'm a huge Georgia fan. I got the Stokes jersey on for the second year in a row. I'm thrilled. it might have been a reach, but here's the thing. The same thing with Stokes that we talked about last year. We had the power to do what we wanted and get the player we wanted to move up and down the board. And I fucking trust the front office to make this decision. 100%. And we can hand wring all day and say what if, but as we just talked about on this, Gutekunst in the first round has been so good.
Yeah.
And I'm stoked. I can't wait to see him in our on our defense along with the talent that we brought in at linebacker. I think it's gonna be a hell of a defense. And I think the reasoning is that we know that a rookie is not going to take Devonte Adams' place. We know that, right?
Yep.
So let's fucking build this defense and let's fucking go.
That's it. That's the spirit. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm pumped.
Here, I'll just say it. What I love, I'm already there. I can't wait. At some point this season, the Packers defense is going to hold somebody to 6 points. They'll get 2 field goals the entire game, and the Packers will lose, and then everyone will be like, well, yeah, you didn't pick a wide receiver. And it'd be like, well, yeah, but they held them to 6 points because they have an awesome defense. Can't wait. I'm already excited for it. Oh, Karlaftis just went.
Oh yeah, he's not going. And we don't have a video of who we just picked, right? We don't. That's
no,
not
we
one of the
do
videos
not.
We have, Nagler?
We do not.
John, I'm gonna come to you. I know you get your hand raised. I got a ton of super chats I want to get to. Psych, I'm not getting super chats because I want to keep Quay Walker on this thing because that's where we are. So, hey, Quay Walker, welcome to Green Bay.
What's up?
By the way,
what's up, Quay Walker?
Nagler, let's get him on the Zoom. What are you doing?
Hey, let me. I'm literally gonna text his agent right now and see if he wants to.
Awesome. John's got his hand raised, so I'm gonna go to John next. John, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I don't hate this pick because partly for the same reasons Packers Fans Only Pod said is we've got an ascending defense. Adding another spot and filling in that middle linebacker is fantastic. Rather than reaching for a wide receiver that other people did and getting somebody we didn't really want, I'm just glad other players fell to us and played the board the right way. So I don't hate the pick. Sure, as all fans, I would love a wide receiver because Devontae's gone, but I think we can get him later in the second round.
That's it. Totally agree.
So Nagler asked me to do this. I'm not going to read the whole thing,
God.
but I'm going to. So I don't know if everybody on this Zoom knows, we have the Cheesehead TV draft guide, okay? And I've been the publisher of that. I don't publish anything or write anything, but I get the distinguished honor of calling myself a publisher. To get to pay for it, and now you all pay for it, so it's not even paid for by me anymore. So Quay Walker on page 145 of the Cheesehead TV draft guide. There are still 2 days left in the draft, so you can still buy this draft guide, by the way.
The link is in the description of this video on YouTube.
Okay?
Do it.
So in a nutshell, okay, so measurables, height 6'4", weight 241, 40 time 4.52, NFL Combine vertical 32-inch, broad 122-inch. 2021 stats, 67 tackles, 5.5 tackles for loss, 1.5 sacks, 3 hurries. General info, long, lean, and athletic. Walker shows tremendous range as a second-level defender. While his production at Georgia certainly isn't eye-popping, the young linebacker still did a lot of things well in the Bulldogs' defense. He started in all 15 games alongside Nakobe Dean as a senior, splitting series with Channing Tindall. While Walker's role was a bit limited, he made the most of his snaps on the field. So, in summary, while fit with the Packers, if Green Bay is in need of an immediate contributing inside linebacker, Walker may not be the best fit for them. However, if they can afford to be patient, Walker could be a playmaker on their defense a few years. This does not sound like a number 22 pick to me, Nagler. Even if he is not ready to contribute right away as a starter, Walker could see the field early as a dime linebacker in passing situations. Having an athletic linebacker that can hold up in coverage is something they've been missing for years, which is true. That's a true story.
Here's the thing.
Linebacker in coverage. So,
remember this.
Maybe the middle's not a gaping hole.
Especially early, and this is something Brian talked about on last Monday, it's about investments. It's about long-term. It's about development. And this is what that pick is. I'm all for it. I'm all in. Wait a second. So we just spent a decade hearing Packers fans bitch that they didn't prioritize linebacker, and now they've signed an all-pro and drafted a guy in the first round, and now everyone's upset. Not everyone. I know most learned, very astute observers of the Packers condition, Patreon members of CHTV are not. But, you know, the great unwashed, the plebeians on Twitter.
Aaron, he's not fast enough.
Yeah.
He doesn't cover. He doesn't run downhill against the run like I would like him to.
Yeah, exactly. Tom, Tom, I'm sorry,
guy.
Tom. I'm sorry, Tom.
Sorry.
He doesn't have the quick twitch available.
Yeah, he does. He doesn't
What
have the
other
measurables.
scouting terms that I read online last week can I apply to this young man? Tom, you sound like someone who maybe had these limitations and these problems ascribed to you at one point, maybe possibly that you read online at some point in your career.
God bless. I'll tell you what. Here's the thing. If I could go back in time, I would have been like a top 10 pick, okay? I thought for sure in 2008 NFL draft while Matt Ryan's going third, I'm like, surely I'm going to be fourth, fifth, like I'm coming up. That wasn't the case. Even though my measurables are very good, they're still very good. If anybody wants to see me on the bench press or the 3-cone, anything, I will gladly partake.
Hey, guys, we got a very special guest. Sorry to interrupt you, Tom. Very special guest. Kenny Clark is on the stream right now. Kenny.
What's up, guys?
Kenny Clark, what's up? Kenny.
Not much.
Wait,
what's going on?
Wait, so let me ask you this, Kenny, right off the bat. So you're gonna like eat up all these blocks on your way to the quarterback while you're destroying him, and then whatever's left, Quay Walker is gonna clean up. Is that the idea here? Is that what's going on?
That's the idea right there, man. That's the idea. got a really good linebacker, so excited about it.
I love it.
Kenny Javier on our Zoom, he's got your jersey showing it off on the Zoom. So we got some huge Kenny Clark fans in the Patreon tonight.
Oh yeah, appreciate that, guys.
I love it. All right, we got a lot of people here. Like I don't want to take up too much of your time, Kenny. I know you're a legend for joining us. I gotta ask though. I gotta give this shout out. We're gonna let some Packers fans ask you questions, but I want to say right off the bat, I know you put this on Instagram the other night. I saw your little girl had her first birthday. Congratulations, man! It's so awesome to see you like your family. You're like living your life. You're having a great off season. You're growing. It's so great, man. Congratulations.
Oh yeah, appreciate that. She had her first birthday last week, and man, it was amazing. We had everything there for her, and it really feel like sometimes it's a party for your girlfriend, honestly, with all this stuff. But it was a great time.
Oh, dude, I'm so happy for you. All right, let's get to Packers fans worldwide. Want to talk to Kenny Clark? What's going on? Who's got a question? Corey,
got
take
Jack.
us in.
Jack's got his hand raised. Jack's got his hand raised for Kenny. Go ahead, Jack.
How's it going, Kenny? How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. It's crazy. I hopped into the Zoom after the pick, and here I am talking to Kenny Clark. Pretty wild. I guess just it's funny. I was talking to my dad after the pick, and I remember when you got picked back in 2016, and my first thought was like, "What? This isn't the guy that I heard was mocked to the Packers." I was like, kind of like a who moment, and then here you come to be like one of the best nose tackles in all football. I just,
I'm
from your
sorry.
perspective,
Did you just say one of the best? Dude, was that one of the best up in here in this piece? What kicked this gentleman off the Zoom? What is going? One of the best.
Hey, I'm just trying to be humble. I don't want to come off.
I got you, man. I got you.
Or whatever. But hey, listen, man. Like, I just want to know, like, from your perspective, like on this night, like what's it like watching a guy? Like, what are you gonna say to Quay? Like when you first talk to him?
Man, just enjoy it, man. I'm sure he's around all of his family and everybody. You work so hard for this moment, and for you to be a first round pick and get drafted by a prestigious organization like the Packers. It's like it's a dream come true. So just enjoy it. Have fun, and come in ready to work.
Joseph's got his hand raised. Joseph's our draft expert, Kenny. So he's got our board. What's up, Joseph?
Hey, Kenny. I'm actually not going to talk about the draft in this particular instance. So the Packers signed Jaron Reed. Have you had a chance to talk to him? Are there any things that you admire about his game or that you see as far as like possibilities with you lining up on the field, hopefully together? Do you have any? Have you and Barry talked about it at all? What you can talk about.
Jay Reed has been up here for OTA, so we've been working out and stuff together. He's a really really good talent and a really good addition to our room. He's a guy that can rush the passer. He's a guy that can play all three spots on the defensive line. So he has a lot of versatility, and it's a guy he played at a high level, especially like his first 3-4 years. So we trying to get him back to that and get him hopefully with the addition with him and him coming over here with us, we can make plays together and get him going, and hopefully our defensive line as a unit, down in down out will be something to reckon with.
Kenny, so appreciate you coming on tonight, taking the time out to be on CHTV. Really, thank you so much. And especially in between the first round, you are the best person to actually talk to in round one. So thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Wait. Before you blow too much smoke, Kenny, I got to ask you this. Wait, so the defense now is like coming off that playoff performance, offense lets you down. Do you guys show up training camp and be like, let's go offense? We're going to hold guys to 10 points. You're gonna pull your weight for once? What's going on?
No, man. No, you can't do that. It's a team game.
Yeah,
it's a team game. We let plays out there too, man.
Yeah, all right. That's fair enough. Corey, I'm sorry. Does anybody else have a question for Kenny?
No, we're good with Kenny. We're good with Kenny. We got to let the man. Hey, he's got stuff to do here.
All right. I get it. Kenny, thank you so much for joining us, man. We can't thank you enough. You know, we love you. We appreciate you. Go kill it this year. Go destroy the quarterback. You are the man among boys. We love you. Go Pack Go. Thank you so much for your time, man.
I appreciate it, guys.
Have a good night, man.
Kenny Clark.
Awesome. Throwing it down with Cheesehead TV. That's what he does. Behnke, I love you, just shouting it out, throwing it down as soon as it comes on.
I know we have a lot of people asking him questions, but I'm the guy who my job as a live producer is to not waste people's time. Not that anybody's going to waste their time, but I just appreciate people coming on.
No, I feel you.
Knowing that they're not going to get a million questions. So sorry if I didn't get to your question. I knew Joseph would have a good one. I knew it wasn't going to be draft related.
Absolutely.
Sean. Oh, I do. Okay. So before I get to Sean, we are in 25 right now, so I want to really be cognizant of how close we are.
I have a very important question for one of our Packers fans on the Zoom right now. Cass, how are your nails? That's the real question right now. Have you bitten them all off? What's going on?
Okay. Currently, we have pinky is gone.
Oh, no.
Ring finger is gone.
What?
I'm sorry.
Cass,
I tried. Other pinky is gone.
Have some faith, Cass. What's going on?
We're at 70%. That's still
Cass.
passing?
I'm deeply disappointed in you.
But I think we'll see how 28 goes.
All right.
That's all I gotta say.
I'm just saying.
But it could be worse.
Hey, have
Could
some
be worse.
faith. Have some faith, Cass.
I do.
All right.
I do. I'm not mad at this last
Doesn't
pick.
sound like it, Cass. I don't know.
I'm trying.
All right.
I don't have a
I
live
got it.
feed, but yeah.
I feel you.
I'll keep you posted.
Okay, please do.
Thanks for checking.
No, I
Thanks for
gotta
checking.
know. I need a cast update on the old fingernail chewing. I got it. All right. Well done.
It's bad.
It's not going great. I get you. So wait, where are we at? We're at 25. All right, we got 3 picks.
We're at
Let's go.
25. I'm going to be doing – okay, I got some super chats that I needed to
All
get
right.
to for a while ago.
Get to 'em.
So I'm just
Let's
going
do
to
it.
I'm just going to get to them. Nicholas, are you ready for me? Nicholas, are you ready for me? All right. I think Nicholas ready. We got Uncultured first. So we got Uncultured with the fake field goal Crabtree grabbed and rumbled with was Chef's kiss. Thank you, Uncultured.
That's right.
For that. I agree with that.
Wait. Is Tom here still? Tom.
He left.
Tom.
He was
no,
like,
Tom's
you know
here.
what? You're
going to
fucking boot
I
me
see
off
Tom.
for Kenny Clark. I'm out of
Tom,
this mother. I see him.
Tom, I want to say.
What the hell?
Right? Tom, I want to say
Go
forever
anywhere.
and ever.
I thought you guys left.
Forever and ever. The fact that you did that on 4th and fucking 26 is the best moment in modern Packers history. That's it.
Yeah.
It erases everything else. 4th and 26 is a landmark moment for Packers fans because of you.
That call came in, and I'll tell you what, I was in no position to question McCarthy or Slocum. But God damn it, if I wasn't in the back of my mind at the moment, I was like, what? Like, we are all going to look like a bunch of assholes here in a moment. Like, what is like, I looked to the sideline about 4 times. Like,
are you sure?
We sure? You guys realize where we're at, the down, the distance.
I love it.
I'm trying to figure out, like, do I have a logistics? Like, do I have a guy that I can hire?
Can I call a timeout?
Yeah. Can I get a timeout and, like, let them know?
Oh, my God. That's
guys,
so
we got
great.
about 40 yards to go here. Yeah, it was.
Hey, Corey, we might have
Edward,
someone else joining us soon that you'll be interested in.
Okay.
Just so you know, be on the lookout.
I think I know who that is.
Be on the lookout.
Steve Snyder with the super chat, just moving this along. Apparently, we've decided to go for the golden retrievers or family of beavers in the 3rd round.
You're darn right. Let's go. Golden retrievers, family of beavers. It doesn't matter. Wide receivers. Packers dropping 30. Let's go.
Brett Shaw. I love how Kenny left, and then everybody's like, no, I don't have my hand raised. I had nothing to say. Let's hit the QB, Brett Shaw says. Thanks for the super chat.
That's a fine idea to me.
Spencer Nyberg, what musical best represents your Packers fandom? That's a great question. I don't even know the answer to that. I like a lot of musicals.
Wow, I don't know, man.
There are a lot of musicals that represent my Packers fandom. I'm just going to say that right now.
I don't know.
West Side Story, Into the Woods, Assassins. Assassins represents my Green Bay Packers journey.
I was gonna say a funny thing happened on the way to the forum, but that would probably be too on the nose. I don't know.
Bark 443424. Very specific. It must be his PIN number of his ATM. Hello, safety and O-line round 1.
I'm all in. I'm telling you, I am all in.
Well, linebacker and O-line. How about that? Kevin McConville, I was responding to Nags. Give me the Crow Aaron soundbite. My apologies. Be nice to your dog. Your run the ball yell scares mine.
Rock and roll.
When you say run the ball, it scares his dog. Michael M, thanks for super chat. Either JJ2 or Dax Hill would be amazing fits at need positions,
Dude,
which
Dax
means
Hill
we
would
will
be
draft
great
an
here.
old OT.
I'd love Dax Hill. That'd be incredible.
William James, they could draft a receiver with every pick, and someone would be like, they didn't get Aaron Weapons. Goody has done a hell of a job rebuilding.
Agreed.
Thank you for the super chat, William James. Phil Kohler, thanks for super chat. If Green Bay takes a QB, can Corey go streaking in front of Lambeau? Okay,
now we're talking.
No one in life wants to see that. No one wants to see it, and I care about people. I care about their eyes. DJ Shinny, can't wait to see the reaction. I guess that was from the Quay pick. We got 25s in center from Iowa. Jake C. Wide receiver obsessed Packer fans going to light candles and listen to Morrissey all night. Oh, that's good. Sean Nelson, thanks for super chat. Putting together their own legion of cheese. Go Pack Go. DJ Shinny, the spoilers minutes ahead kill the suspense, yo.
I just love that the Packers are going to win 12 games, 13 games. They're going to go to the playoffs. And then whatever happens in the playoffs, some moron is going to be like, well, they shouldn't have taken Walker at 22. Like that has anything to do with the fact that they lose or do whatever in the playoffs. Because it doesn't.
0. Chris Koenig, thanks for super chat. So ILB is now a position of strength. I'm Rob Burgundy.
Rob Burgundy?
Messed that up. Wausau Aaron, welcome to Green Bay. Quay, yes, welcome Quay
What's up, Wausau
to
Aaron?
Green Bay.
My guy.
Uncultured, is Quay Walker our Vontae Mack
Ooh,
draft day?
Ooh, okay.
That's a terrible movie. When I see people say that they like that movie,
Oh,
that is
Corey,
I love the NFL and that movie.
This is what I said on Daily this morning. So I get Packers or NFL fans like draft day in a way. Like, it's a bad film. There's zero question about that. But there are lots of Christmas movies that are bad that you just like because they're Christmas movies. Like Draft Day is its own Christmas movie. It's a movie you put on because you're in the mood for the draft. I'm in on it. I get it.
It's trash.
It's bad.
Actually,
but
I'd rather.
Yeah, but it's about the draft.
I would rather pick up
Here
trash
for the
than
draft.
watch
Like,
that
it's
movie.
great.
Speaking of trash, you guys want a social update super quick?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
The normal people, the actual Green Bay
The
Packers
norms.
fans and the elite fam are actually very happy about this pick, pointing out things like the fact that Quay Walker actually had a faster short shuttle in 3-cone time than Eric Stokes, one of the fastest people on our team right now. So Quay Walker is elite.
They're
He is
adding
athletically a
speed.
freak.
They're adding
He is
speed to the
fast.
defense,
They're adding
baby.
speed to this defense. And this team is going to be unbelievable at defense. So that's what's happening on that side of Packers Twitter. On the casual side of Packers Twitter, it's the end of the world, and the Packers are no longer Super Bowl contenders, of course, as we talked about before.
It was a good 102 years, but it's
now it's all
It's
over.
over.
Like, yeah, I get it. I feel you.
time to fold.
Time to
folding.
shut it down.
So we
dissolve.
can keep Tyler on here while we finish out these super chats.
All right.
We got Steven Wagner. Best part of the draft for Packers fans is watching with your 16-year-old daughter who is a Packers owner.
Yes.
I like that.
There we go.
I like that. John Simitovich. Thanks for super chat. I'm just going to keep drinking. Yeah, so is Nagler. Russ Stevens. Packers Twitter has been banging the table for a first-round linebacker the last decade. Goody finally does, and Packers Twitter melts down.
You know
Love it.
why. You know why.
John Broderick. People, watch the game tape. This was a great pick! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, times a couple more. J-Mac 34567. Cheesehead TV draft guide had him as the 10th best ILB.
There you
LOL.
go. Get it. Let's
Which
go.
is hilarious. It is kind of funny that the first ILB taking is our 10th on the board.
Let's go.
Like,
Let's do it.
wow. That just shows you how little all of us know.
Correct.
Truffle Shuffle, I like the name. Tell him, Nags. Great pick. Thanks for super chat.
Word.
Walter Williams, Quay birthday the same as me, so he must be awesome. Thanks, Walter. 26 pick is in, so let's get ready.
We're getting
William
close.
Saunders, KC, are you going to have a youth camp this year? Yes. Our KC, what do you mean? KC? Who's KC?
Kenny Clark.
Oh, duh. I'm like, I never called him KC. Is he having a youth camp this year? I think he is.
He has
saw
pretty
on
much
his
every
page he
summer for the last few years, so I suspect he will be.
I think I saw on his website that he is. So we shall find out. And that is so we are in 26 right now. I don't want to take questions. Just because
we
we're
got
so
2
close
picks to
this
go.
pick.
Let's go, Behnke. Wait, I'm uploading Cody's fine work on the Quay Walker selection. So vamp for a
Wait,
bit.
you know what? Okay, that's great. Hey, you know what? You know what we should go to right now is we should take a. Hold on, let me find out from the. Hold on.
What? We're gonna take what? Mm-hmm.
All right, so everybody, right now, I'm about to show you a live look at the Packers draft war room. Okay, live look at the Packers draft war room. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. Let's play it.
Oh, yeah, we should.
Oh, yeah.
We should take Quay Walker. Yeah, that's a good idea. Well,
Yeah, let's take Quay
that's
Walker.
a really good idea. I like it.
Who's Quay Walker? Mark Murphy's like, who's Quay Walker? and Goody's like, don't worry, Mark, I got it. buddy.
We're all in.
You're just stand there and look pretty. I mean, look you. You do you.
Look you.
Just stand as far away from Matt as you can because Matt's the sun and you're like the moon right now. Okay, buddy? Yeah, he's gonna nod. That's what he does. Good. He just nods.
Got a nod.
I'm gonna nod, and I'm gonna be like, you guys are doing a good job.
Jermaine Johnson
Good job,
finally
everybody.
goes to the Jets.
Everybody's doing a good job. This is a live look, you guys. The Packers have allowed us to take this stream. So
You're such a cheese ball. You're such.
I just want to say.
People say I'm
I just want to
cheesy.
say that.
What?
I just want to say that I just wanted to replay this clip so that I could watch Matt LaFleur.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
Suit again.
Your man crush
He's got
is
no
well
tie.
documented.
Has any man ever looked that good without a tie with a suit on? I don't think so. I really don't.
I don't believe so.
I'm just gonna be honest with
you're
you.
right. I think you're right, sir.
Holy shit. All right, so we can come off that. We are in 26. We are about to be on the clock after the 27 pick. What are we gonna do here, Nagler? What are we gonna do?
Hold on, I'm
Should
uploading
we
Cody's
wait?
fine
Should we
work.
wait till we get the. I'm worried about the pick, Chuck. I love your Chuck Botsford. I love your it's got a little puppet going on there.
We have a puppet? Of course we do.
Yeah, that's how we roll. If it wouldn't be the CHTV
we need
draft
we
show
need
without
puppets.
a puppet.
We need that's it. We need Kenny Clark puppets, the whole works. Sorry.
As soon as we take this pick, what are you doing, Nagler?
I'm uploading Cody's video about this pick to YouTube. There's this thing we do as a website and a content creation thing where like I have to make the content. So I'm making it right now.
Well, actually, Cody made the content.
He did, and I'm uploading it and making sure the world sees it.
I'm going to tell the control room. Tyler Herrick, you got anything for us on social as we wait for this pick to come in?
We got nothing at this point. People are just still fired up. Yeah, they're fired up about just not having a receiver yet. So they're begging for it. Their desperation has continued to set in.
This is why Twitter is such a bad idea.
Can we go to Maggie and Perry?
I think they left. They're like, I'm out.
No, right now we got
They're
a very special guest up in here. We got a very special Super Bowl champion. The man himself was on Packer Transplants last year. One of my favorite Packers of all time, Tremon Williams.
Woo! Let's go! Woo! Ready to join us?
Oh, you're muted. You're muted, Tremon. Unmute.
Unmute, buddy.
He's like, there you go.
There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tremon. What's up?
Man, nothing much, man. Just hanging out, watching you guys.
Oh,
what'd you think about that pick, Tremon? What'd you think about 22?
I don't know, man. You know, whenever the Packers usually pick first round, it's almost one of those things you just got to see it when we get on the field.
Right.
So I like the size, I like the speed to match up what we already do have. So I think it's a good pick. Just only time will tell.
I mean, how hard was that? Exactly. Only time will tell.
We're on the clock. We're on the clock, you guys.
I love that Tremon Williams is here as the Packers are about to pick.
Yeah, we're about to pick
second.
you. You picked the perfect time, Tremon.
I love it. I love it.
Great. Got this 28 coming in. Pick is we don't have pick is in yet. We'll have a graphic for that. So everybody's excited that you're here. I see that.
Wait, Tremon, let me ask you this. Can you fathom the idea of the Packers being the Green Bay Packers, who have been like Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers forever, score 30 points a game, all offense all the time? You are a defensive player. Is it kind of crazy to think about the fact that they could be a defensive-led team for the next, they could be transitioning to the idea of we're going to hold everybody to 10, 13 points a game and let Aaron do his thing?
I love to see that. I would love to see that. But as long as we got Aaron in the back, we're going to be able to score points, regardless of the fact. Obviously, some of these defenses are stacking up, and when we get to the playoff, man, it gets tough.
Yeah.
So we got to be able to do that when it really matters. We got to be able to score those points when it really matters. And I think that Aaron is proving year and year again that whenever he don't have to have the best weapons on the field to play a very good game. He plays well. I think he's undefeated without the weapons on the field. What people should say.
Yep.
Absolutely. And we gonna miss Devonte. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. We gonna miss Devonte. like crazy. But my trust is in Aaron, man. My trust is in Aaron. He continues to prove it year in and year out, regardless of who's out. If Devonte was out, if Jordy Nelson was out, if James Jones was out, whoever it was, Aaron played his best game, and we got to win. And that's what I'm trusting.
I'm down with that. I love it. Corey, we got anybody with questions for Tremon? I got to imagine that we do.
Sean's Kilpatrick. He's been waiting. I got him here. He's got a question for Tremon. What's up, Sean?
Hey, Tremon, thank you for being on. That's one of my best memories watching that first round of that playoff game and that playoff run. I was watching the game with a bunch of Eagles fans, watching you pick off Michael Vick at the end of that game. Oh my God, that was amazing.
I appreciate it.
What's that?
I said I appreciate it, Sean.
Oh man. What do you? We've gotten burned for basically 2 decades in the middle of the field with tight ends and just and you look at all the elite defenses over the years. They all are stout up the middle. They're stout inside linebackers.
Right.
I'm still kind of processing the fact that we have 2 legit inside backers now.
Absolutely.
I don't know. Where do you think we can go just based off of that? Just with that back, especially with our cornerback. I mean, it's insane to me.
I think that the foundation of our team defensively is pretty set. I think the only thing we can do right now is continue to add pieces to it, continue to add depth to it. And as you said, it's funny that we were talking about the inside linebacker position in a pick at 22. I don't think the Packers has valued that inside linebacker position over the years. So to answer your question about, us being burnt across the middle of the field, I mean, we've always pretty much had pretty good corners for the most part. But that only can go so far. It's really a team game for a specific reason. You need all 11 people and players to be able to understand the game, understand the coverage, and execute it when that time comes. And if you're trying to shortcut certain positions, it's going to get exposed eventually.
Yeah, and it always has happened in the playoffs. I mean, it always feels like the offense will be great, and look at all the playoff losses. Rodgers has played amazing in a lot of these losses, and then it's just like you let up 38, 40 some points, and you're like, well, Rodgers can't play defense. And it's
let's call a spade a spade.
Hold on. All right, Sean. Yeah, I appreciate
let's call
that.
a spade a spade here.
Basically,
Tremon Williams,
the last 2 years.
Without Tremon Williams, you just talked about his interception in Philadelphia, and without Tremon Williams, they're not up 2 scores going into halftime against Atlanta. The defense did their part. Let's go here.
Well, in 2010, that was one of the best defenses, top 1 or 2 defenses in football.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh wait, the Jaguars took Devin Lloyd. I love the. Whoa, hold on.
Hey,
I love that the Jaguars
just
took
Devin
Lloyd.
God bless and thank you, Tremon.
Oh, here we go.
For this thing on my finger here.
Look at that. What's up, Tom?
Going on,
teammates.
Appreciate you.
Teammates.
That's all I got. I got nothing. I got no criticism or nothing else. That's all I got.
I love it.
How you doing, man?
Look at this. We got Super Bowl champions in the house.
2 Super Bowl champions. I mean, why am I even on this 4-box? Get me out of this 4-box.
No, Behnke. You're a co-founder. You got to be on the 4-box. And by the way, we're going to be on this 4-box when apparently the Packers are going to select because we don't have the
Packers are about to select, y'all.
Pick's not. Is the pick in? Do we know? Is the pick? I don't think the pick is in yet.
I don't. Well,
pick's not in yet.
Devonte Wyatt, everybody. Help for Kenny. Help for Kenny.
Wait, they took Wyatt? Is that real?
They took Wyatt.
I told you.
Kenny.
I said it at the top of the stream. Said it at the top of the stream. They would not be afraid to pick this kid. I'm all in. The pick is in. Let's go. More defensive help. Twitter will burn tonight. Let's go.
Defense. Packers D, baby.
Ow!
What you guys expected? That's the question.
I love it. They're going to take this Georgia kid, and he is going to. They're just building up the D, building up the D. That is it.
Georgia has so many people in here right now.
I love it. I am all in. Come on, let's go. Tom, as an offensive guy, do you get like upset that they're going all defense in the first round?
No, not at all. Coming from a fourth, fifth string tight end, no.
No, you're gonna say no on that?
No, I know what wins games, and I don't want to block these type of guys. Like whether it's a linebacker, D end, or like a badass safety, whatever it is. Like if it's a top tier defensive player, I don't want to play against those guys. That's what wins championships and wins games.
I'm all in, dude. Oh my God, Twitter is so burning right now. I love it. I love it so much. I'm all in. It's exactly what we wanted.
Now.
It's exactly what we wanted. No wide receivers, defensive help. Let's go. I'm all in. So, Tremon, let me ask you this. As a defensive back, how great is it to know that front seven is going to make life miserable for the quarterback?
Oh, man, that's the best feeling in the world right there. That's the best feeling in the world when you go from having that front seven who can get to the quarterback and cause havoc and make it easier for you on the back end to going to where you don't get that pressure and, you have to cover, an extra 3 seconds, an extra 4 seconds. You learn to appreciate those guys up front and the value that comes with it.
I mean, I can't even imagine the sense as a corner when you're. Let me ask you this. I don't want to say that like cornerback lends itself to trash talk, but it does seem like guys on the perimeter, that one-on-one battle, like there's a lot of jawing that goes on. Like I got to imagine it fills you up with confidence to know. Like, look, your guy is not going to have the time to find you. I just got to lock you down for a couple of seconds, and you're done, kid. Like, it's over.
Hey, the secondary that we had when we was out there was no noise talking. I think those guys accepted what was going to happen already.
They resigned themselves.
I think those guys accepted it already. So, we had so many playmakers out there. In my days, a lot of guys with high IQs. And I think that's what made the defense go. I don't think it's the fact that the guys that we bring in are not good enough. I think it's the fact that who can pick up the defense, who can bring that IQ to the game, and can we gel with all 11 guys who showcase the IQ? And that's what makes a good defense more than anything.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, especially now, right? The way that offenses are so multiple, so much motion, the idea that they're trying to exploit the basics of cover 2, cover 3, which we, as a football guy, everybody knows the principles, but you have to be football smart to be able to adjust on the fly, to be able to route concepts, what they're trying to take away, what they're trying to take advantage of. Do you think that the sense that they've taken 2 defensive players in this kind of first round here, do you think, not that the identity is changing, but do you think there's an emphasis on we want to be able to take everything you're doing, everything you're planning, everything you want to do, and we're trying to dictate? Because it does feel like for a long time in Green Bay, even when you were there, it was like, okay, we're going to find out what you're trying to do, and then we're going to react to it. We're going to make adjustments.
Right.
Now it's like we're the ones who are dictating how things are going to go.
I think that's the coming of the league more than anything. I mean, you go back to a couple of defense. You go back to the Seattle defense when they had your Earl Thomas and your Richard Shermans and the front seven that they had. When you have a foundation like that, it's a foundation for years. It's not a foundation from year to year, and I think that's what the Packers are trying to build. I think that's what the Packers are trying to build. They have the pieces in place. I like what I see from them so far. I'm interested to see what this next pick is if they hurry up.
Well, they're taking Wyatt from Georgia, the defensive tackle.
Man,
Yep.
I hope so. That's the Georgia kid?
Yep.
Oh, man.
They're ready to wreck
that's what
shop,
I was
man.
anticipating.
They're ready to wreck shop.
That's what I was anticipating. If they get this kid right here, man, I'm going to be excited.
Yeah, it's coming.
I will be excited.
Yep. Wait, well,
are you watching NFL Network? They're so behind, Tremon. Like, we're all watching it. And they're
That's
like,
what I'm watching. It's so behind.
It's like ours is too. We're like watching the same one. But yeah, according to Twitter, we definitely took Devonte Wyatt. So that's inside linebacker and defensive tackle, huh? So whoa.
So is that the kid, the big boy in the middle who ran a 4.8?
Oh, I think that might have been Davis, but Wyatt's no joke either.
That was Dave.
But Wyatt's
Georgia was stacked.
That's the thing. Their defense is so fast and so athletic. The Packers were like, "Yep, please give us some of that." I'm in on it, man. I love it.
Me too.
Excited. I love that shot.
Oh, this shot is great. Look
shot.
at him. He's so excited with his family.
Man.
Let's go. Let's go.
What's that like, Tremon? Find out you're a Green Bay Packer. Your whole family all around you.
Everybody, man. Everybody.
Oh, it's like the life moment, right?
Devonte Wyatt, that is.
Can you just take that memory? Like, can you just like think about that moment and you remember that moment in time pretty easily?
Back in my day,
yeah.
Oh, man.
When you got the call, I remember hearing from like Alonzo when he was scout, like he found you, right? Like how did that happen? Like, did you hear like you got the call and like we want to bring you to Green Bay, and I mean you're down south.
Absolutely.
I mean that's a big move.
So I was down south, man. I was actually at my mom's house at the time, and they gave me the call. I didn't know if they was gonna sign me up or not. You know, I think it was Elliot. It was Elliot Wolf actually on the phone. So it was Elliot on the phone, and you know he told me that they were thinking about signing me at the time. And I was like, okay. He said, give us a second. We'll call you right back with the logistics. So I was like, okay, you're thinking about signing me, but you're going to call me back with the logistics. So you're going to call me back with the logistics. So I said, okay. So I was at my mom's house. I was at my mom's house for Thanksgiving. And it couldn't have been a better day. It couldn't have been a better Thanksgiving from getting that call from Elliot. I did know Alonzo. Alonzo did make things happen. He was fighting for me. I understood that. And you know, that was my coming to Green Bay, I guess I should say. I don't think I even knew where Green Bay was at the time. I just didn't. I didn't know where it was at the time. And but I was excited because I knew the history that came behind Green Bay. I knew Brett Favre. I knew, you know, everything about the players who played there. And I was just excited to get there.
I mean, as you should be, man. I mean, and you obviously made the most of it. No doubt about it.
Yep.
You killed 100%. It. You're a Super Bowl champion. No one can ever say anything other than Tremon Williams, Super Bowl champion. That's it. That's all you need.
That sounds great.
I love it. Tremon, thank you so much, man. We really appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much for the time, man.
I appreciate it, fellas. Anytime y'all need me on, I'm coming.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
Have a great night.
Come on. Man, he made my night coming on. Thank you so much.
There you go. Tremon Williams hanging out, as he does.
ESPN says Green Bay is the first team, according to Mike Douglas, first team to ever take two defensive players from the same school in the first round of a draft.
I love it. I'm all in.
And like 4 players from Georgia now, right? In the first round? 4 players?
Is it 4?
Total, I believe. I saw a graphic, which is why I brought it up.
Yeah, it's 4 total. We got
Behnke, you take the con. I gotta run to the restroom quick. Like, say what's up to the people.
Okay, I'm gonna take it to super chats. Right. I'm gonna go to super chats. So, Nicholas, if you're ready for these, I'm gonna go through some of these. We are into pick 29, so we're getting near the end of the night. Thanks everybody for joining us. Appreciate Tremon Williams, Tom Crabtree, Kenny Clark. Players, 2 Super Bowl champions and a soon-to-be Super Bowl champion joining us tonight. Love those guys. Tom Crabtree's still here. He likes me a little bit, I guess. He's He's looking at me like, I don't know what you're talking about, Behnke. Jeff Ness, thanks for Super Chat. When the Packers take an O-line to 28, the internet will explode. Well, they're still going to explode because it took 2 Georgia players, an inside linebacker and defensive tackle. Janio7404, thanks for Super Chat. What good receivers are good for tomorrow? Okay, I'm going to take this. I'm going to ask, where's Joseph at? Joseph, did Joseph leave? Joseph's literally
I'm still here.
Okay. Joseph, who are some good wide receivers? The question from the chat is, who are some good wide? Oh, we have Packer Man in a 3-box. I'm loving this right now. Who are some good wide receivers still on the board, Joseph?
So we've been talking back and forth in the chat between Jalen Tolbert of South Alabama and George Pickens, also from Georgia. I'm higher on Tolbert, even though he played at a lower level. I just feel he projects a little bit better to the pro game. Pickens has some injury concerns, particularly with his knee. So I'm not for sure if the Packers are going to go his route. If not, Christian Watson will probably be later on towards the middle or the back end of round 2. And then there's John Mechie, which probably they'll avoid as well. But Alec Pierce will be there as well. Other than that, I can't see the Packers targeting another wide receiver until you get to like the 3rd round with like Romeo Dewes from Nevada and Justin Ross from Clemson.
Got it. You are you did it. Did everything I needed. Thank you, Joseph. Appreciate that. Nelson Hopkins, thanks for Super Chat. Thank you for the stream, Corey and Nagler, making my night. Guard at 28. Well, we almost took a guard, and I almost got to give Nagler a bunch of shit about it. But instead, we decided to shore up our D. Phil Kohler, thanks for Super Chat. I appreciate Tyler rocking the cop stash and dealing with the trolls on Twitter. Tyler's not here right now. He'll be right back. He's got a really nice CHTV loop on that we won't show. But Tyler, hopefully you heard that shout out. Tyler Buss, thanks for Super Chat. Doesn't get any better than watching the draft and watch party with my sons, Tate and Tucker. What's up, Tate and Tucker? They both want to make sure we don't reach for a wide receiver, carrying the G. Go Pack Go. Well, we did not reach for a wide receiver, much to the consternation of the. You know what's funny is I don't see PFF talking any shit about what we did tonight. So, but I haven't seen the internet yet. So is it that bad? Rogers, that a lot of ball game left in the draft for all the haters out there. Love watching Kenny be pumped about Quay. Solid pick for sure. Piss is hot for 28. Kenny Clark getting on the stream. I freaking love Kenny Clark. He's literally one of my favorite players for the Packers. I actually should probably get a Kenny Clark jersey. DJ Shinny, thanks for Super Chat. MLF setting goals. Crisp suit and fade. LOL. Look, Matt LaFleur, all he needs to do is show up. And you know, that's all he needs to do. Wausau Aaron, listening to you guys and gals has reaffirmed my belief I'm in the right place. Thank you for your drunkenness and voices of reasons, if those two can mix. Drunkenness and voices of reasons, I guess they mix. B. Garchitect, sorry for ruining your name. Tremon in the Super Bowl run, so good. I couldn't agree more. Aaron Chef 82, let's go. Cheesehead TV is no cap.
No.
Can someone
cap.
explain what that means?
Behnke, cap means lying. No cap means we're not lying.
Oh, so we didn't lie?
No lying.
Cheese and Quackers, thanks for the Super Chat. Tremon, you're a great leader. And dude, thanks for everything. Could not agree more. Tremon Williams, man, that if you haven't, please go back and watch Packer Transplants from last year. We have Tremon on for almost a half hour. It's a really great episode.
Dude, love Tremon. Wait, Corey.
It's one of my favorite episodes we've ever done.
Before we go through more super chats.
I still have super chats, Nagler.
I know, but I want to say a shout out to Ross Uglum. Packer Reports publisher is here. Look at Ross in the house. What's up, Ross?
What's up, Ross?
Oh no, hello.
He's like, no.
He's like, nah.
What up?
There he is. Let's go.
Yo, I think I'm off mute. What's up, guys?
What's up, Ross? How you doing, buddy?
I was told I could come in whenever I wanted, and this is whenever I wanted.
All right, I feel it. So you want to like sound off on the picks?
I like your background.
What's going
Ross. I really like your background. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can take off the super chat. I like his background though. It's awesome.
We know nothing. That's really my
Boom!
my takeaway.
Correct.
They took.
Nagler knows nothing.
They took an off-the-ball linebacker and an old guy. I mean, we know absolutely nothing. And honestly, I couldn't be more thrilled. I was thrown by the Quay Walker pick. and then just exuberant after the Devonte Wyatt pick. He was my 17th overall player, my 17th player on the Packers big board, and a guy that would have been higher if he wasn't 24 years old, but apparently they just don't care. And I'm excited
but
about
Ross,
it.
we talked about this when you were on YouTube with me a couple weeks ago. We talked about how different this draft might be because of COVID and because of guys sticking around, and how just not even for these particular prospects, but the idea of the paradigm, what they're looking for or what they may find acceptable or unacceptable from a measurable standpoint, an age standpoint, etc., may not be out the window, but might be altered. Right. And I think, to your point, that it's kind of proven out.
Yeah, I'm really excited to reshare all of my Devonte Wyatt all 22 clips, and also my maybe they won't care about old guys piece, because I look like a freaking genius right now.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm excited. I'm excited to eat my cake right now.
Yeah, eat it up, dude. It's so good. That's it.
But I listened to. I know Corey was just talking shit about PFF, but if you listen to,
I wasn't
Corey
shit.
Behnke. Whoa! Corey Behnke was talking shit about PFF. Never. What?
If you ever, you listen to Deontay and Seth on Too High, and it is the name of the podcast, but also what they talk about with it, which is the Joe Barry scheme, right? You too high, you don't have that extra safety down in the box, so your front six, if you're playing nickel, have to be MFers, and they got 2 MFers tonight.
You damn right. You damn Skippy. I love it. Wait, I think we have another special guest joining us.
Nope.
Behnke, is that correct?
I think it's him. Is TJ? How's it going, TJ?
What's up, dude?
What's up, TJ?
Oh, TJ
What's going
Lang
on?
up in the house.
TJ Lang joining us from the dark environs of Detroit, apparently.
You're muted, TJ. You're muted.
TJ, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, guys. Sorry.
Hey, whoa.
How you doing?
So you got Hutch. The Lions got Hutch.
I mean, you know what? Obviously, this isn't the platform to be excited about the Lions draft, but I mean, hell, you guys. I mean, it's about time we got a little bit of excitement in this city. And,
right.
I mean, you make an argument that the Lions came away with 2 of the top 5 players. I mean, Jameson Williams doesn't get hurt in that championship game. He's probably the first receiver off the board, if not a top 5 pick.
No question.
We'll see what happens. I mean, I know I was doing some work for them in their draft party, and there was a lot of excitement. And, with Hutch and, being the local guy, obviously people are pretty thrilled about. But the one thing I was excited about was, I listened to Coach Campbell's interview after the draft, and, not one time did he mention, Hutchinson being a Detroit native and a Michigan grad. Like, you know what I mean? It was
right, he's
just
not leaning into it. I think that's
football.
smart. That's smart.
Yeah, it was just all pure football. And I think, I think he's a heck of he's an intriguing player. He's a very intriguing player. But no, I'm excited. I mean, draft night's always exciting. Obviously, the Packers.
It is.
Going Georgia defense.
Hey, all right. Hey, TJ, let's talk about that. Remember, like, what was it? Wait, let me check here. I think it was less than 12 hours ago when I said I would be excited if the Packers went all defense tonight, and you responded with a trolling tweet about how they should take a quarterback. Remember that? That didn't seem too long ago. What's going on there, buddy?
Why do you think I was trolling?
Oh, okay. All right.
I genuinely thought that Pickett could have been in play for the Packers.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
That would have been absolutely hilarious. That would have been funny. But no, I think, look, you get Devonte Wyatt, I mean, is going to be the oldest player on your D-line as a rookie. I mean, a very experienced guy.
That's crazy. What?
He's not is he older than Kenny Clark?
I don't know. That's a great question. Wait, I think is Ross still here? Ross could probably tell us that, because I know he's older as a prospect. I don't know if he's older than.
Yeah, I think he's 24, but he's not that old.
What is Kenny? Was Kenny 23? Like, that's kind of crazy to think about.
That is crazy.
I mean, how old is Kenny? 24,
23? I think at least I don't know. He's getting
26.
No,
All
he's
right.
got to be older than that. Yeah, he was.
All
He's
right.
26.
But no, I mean, hey, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, Packers going 2 defensive players. Obviously, there was a lot of hype about them potentially taking a receiver at one of those picks, but just the run that those guys went on. I mean, what was it, like 3 or 4 in a row there in the early teens?
Right.
And, you don't want to reach for anybody. I think there's still going to be some good value players there, tomorrow in the draft that it's quite frankly, the Packers have proven they can find guys in round 2, round 3 at receiver that can come in and be day one contributors. So I don't think there's any need to, worry about when are we going to get the playmaker. I think you shore up the interior of that defense, especially with linebacker, D tackle, to go along with obviously Campbell, Kenny Clark. That's just that's a power move, and I absolutely love it.
How do you think Aaron's going to respond to the fact that they went all defense in the first round?
Well, look, I mean, last year he was probably upset that they didn't take a weapon, but they went corner. Gosh, it slipped my mind a little bit. The corner they took last year out of
Stokes.
Wasn't it Georgia?
Yep.
Again?
Stokes.
They are all in on Georgia, baby. They're all Georgia all the time.
I
now.
mean, yeah, and he turned out to he looks like he's going to be a pretty damn good player too. So I don't know. I mean, when you look at what Green Bay really wants to do offensively, it's run the ball, it's play action pass, right? It's no more 5-man protection, 5-man in the route, holding the ball for 4, 5, 6 seconds. They want to be able to run the ball, and they want to be able to get outside on teams. They want to be athletic enough to get the edge, and when the time is right, throwing some play action passes. And you don't necessarily need, a superstar receiver to be good at that, right? So, I think the way that they're building is just it kind of reminds me of just old school NFC North black and blue football.
That's what I'm talking about.
We're just we're gonna beat your ass 21-10. It's gonna be ugly as shit, but we're gonna wear you down offensively and defensively. We're gonna wear your ass out too. You're not gonna be able to run, especially up the middle on us. So I think it sends a hell of a message. I don't think there's any need to, say, what the hell, they didn't get a weapon. Like, who cares? There's still plenty of time to go get weapons. And by the way, there's still a lot of free agents out there. And by the way, do you notice the trades that are happening right now with receivers and weapons?
Right.
Like, that's not out of play either.
I totally agree.
There's still a lot of time before the football season starts. So this roster for Green Bay is still the best in the NFC North, still probably top 2 or top 3 in the whole NFC. And I guarantee it's not done yet. I guarantee you there's still going to be moves to be made here in the next couple months.
Absolutely.
So, TJ, what you're telling me is the Packers are going to go 2-0 against the Lions this season, right?
I mean,
damn.
You know what? I wouldn't. You can't sleep on. You can't sleep on week 18. Lions 3-13, Packers 12-4.
You really can't. You really can't.
So
you can't sleep on it.
I can't automatically chalk week 18 up as a win just because you don't know who's going to be playing.
Wait, I will say
look,
forever and ever, TJ, you have it on your mantle, locked in forever. You left the Packers, went to Detroit, and then went undefeated against the Packers. That's pretty fucking dope. That's pretty great.
That's true. 4-0.
4-0, baby.
That's it took it to their ass. But
you can't.
Yeah,
they can't take it away from you.
One year we were 6-10, but those 2 wins were really, really cool.
I'll bet. No doubt.
Look, I still, obviously, you guys know, I still do. I live in Detroit. I do a lot of work for the Lions. I do some radio. I do some. Game day stuff. But, I've told you guys this before. I think I told you last year, my heart's always going to be a Green Bay. I mean, that was a team that took me when I was 21 years old. I left there as a, 31-year-old adult. And, that team, that city, it will always be a special place for me. It just so happens that, I like root for the underdog. So
I get it. We get it.
Small piece of my heart's with Detroit. I'd like to see them have a little bit of success one of these years, but I will always be grateful and thankful to my Packers, and I will always continue to root for them too.
Of course.
So, you guys know what's funny though? I mean, I retired shit, I left Green Bay, after 2016.
Right.
I retired 2019, 3 years ago. I still have more teammates that I played with in Green Bay than I do in Detroit.
Right.
Like Detroit, I think there's like 2 dudes that are left from 2018.
Right.
And Green Bay, there's like five
There's
or six guys
that you played with.
I still have better friendships with that squad over there. But no, man, it's always fun, the banter going back and forth, and it's hard being a fan of both, obviously, especially when they meet up. But no, I'm excited about I'm excited about the trajectory, really, that not only the Lions are on, hopefully, kind of up and coming, maybe surprise some people, but still for Green Bay, I still think that, they've got to find a way to at least get one Super Bowl in before Aaron leaves, because having one ring,
Let's do it.
It's a travesty, man. And I was rooting for him the last couple of years. I'll definitely be rooting for him again this year.
TJ, we can't thank you enough, man. Thank you so much for taking some time. I know you've had a long night. You've been doing media stuff for the Lions all night. I get it, man. Thank you. It really means a lot to us that you stopped by tonight. Thank you so much, man.
100%.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you guys, man. It's always good catching up with you. And I hope to make it to Lambeau. I'll obviously be there when the Lions play again, but Corey, I'll try not to blow you off this time when I'm in town.
I know. I got an old-fashioned or a Bloody Mary for you. What is going on?
I was going to say, TJ, you went to Behnke's house that last time we were there.
Yeah,
you got to stop by.
awesome.
Come on, man.
Hey.
We went a couple years ago when I was in town, but last year, the Lions, when they played on Monday night, that was actually my birthday. I had probably top 3 hangover of all time.
I remember that. You messaged me and were like, oh, dude, I'm so hungover. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, I think the game started at 7:30. I didn't get out of bed till 4 p.m. It was absolutely cool.
Well, there'll never be
I don't know if you like.
There'll never be a better intro moment to Lambeau Field than you and Sitton walking through the tunnel and then guzzling beers.
That was great.
On the field.
That was great.
That was great.
Yeah, you can't. That's good. How many people can say they chugged the beer on Lambeau
Not
Field
too many.
5 minutes before a game? I think 2. I think 2.
It sounds like you had hair of the dog now, so you needed it.
Absolutely. TJ, thank you so much, man.
Hey, it's good catching up. I appreciate it. It's good catching up with you guys.
Thanks, brother.
Man. Take care.
Have a good
Thanks,
night.
TJ.
See you, fellas.
So Minnesota pick is in.
Who gives
We're near
a
the
shit?
end. Nagler.
Oh, man.
Nagler, I need to do some super
This
chats.
is my
real
guy.
quick.
I love Lewis Sign. Why does he got to go to Minnesota?
I need to do some super chats.
Hey, Corey, before we go, or before you go into super chats real quick, some social updates. Aaron Rodgers was on Pat McAfee and has been dropping some absolute beautiful nuggets here about Green Bay's plan.
Yeah.
He started out by saying that the Packers only had about 6 wide receivers rated in the first round, and they all went during that run. So he knew that they were going to go defense, and he also knew that they really liked Wyatt either at 22 or 28. So the fact that they went, the linebacker at 22 and then Wyatt at 28 is a win-win for Green Bay in their eyes and in Aaron Rodgers' eyes. So Rodgers is giving off the vibe that he really doesn't care, that he knows that wide receivers are, a dime a dozen throughout the rest of the rounds, and he's excited to work with whoever comes in later on. So he's telling Packers fans to RELAX tonight.
I love it.
You know why? You know why, Tyler? Because he spent all this time getting Goody and everyone to tell him what's going on. So now that he knows what's going on, he's not a squeaky wheel over there. Thanks for. Is that why you were Be Right Back, by the way? Because you had to watch that?
I was listening to Rodgers talk to McAfee. That's correct.
You don't love me. All right, so we're gonna go to some super chats now,
All right.
and first we're gonna go Cheese and Quackers. Tremon, you're a great leader and dude. Thanks for everything. Could not agree more. Cheese and Quackers, thank you for the super chat. William Saunders, what if they go Breece Hall at 28? That's hilarious. Did Breece Hall go at
I
all
don't
this
know. I
round?
haven't
No,
seen it. Maybe. I haven't paid attention. I don't know. I've been
Tyler
talking to people.
Rokamp, quadruple down on Georgia. Pickens next. Steve Miller, Aaron is live with McAfee talking about how often first-round receivers are busts. He seems happy, so that it goes.
Funny
with
how
what
that
Tyler
works,
is just
huh?
telling us. DJ Shinny, Wyatt's emotion getting drafted. Can't wait. Yeah, I love that. I
Word.
love that shot
That's
of
the
like
best shit.
that is to me, that is the draft. The draft is bullshit except for that call that teams make that changes a person's life. It's incredible, and it's not the lottery. It's so much better because it's this whole idea that this person worked so freaking hard to get where they are, and it is not luck. It is 100% drive and skill and desire. We did that. DJ Cass, if they don't score, we win. Goody's built a monster defense, and I'm here for it. Great job tonight, Cheesehead TV crew. Yeah,
Thank you.
Give a shout out to our crew behind the scenes. Joe, Austin, Elias, Michelle, and Nicholas in Green Bay. We actually have Green Bay operator Nicholas, who will be producing the show tomorrow, so I'll be giving him tons of shit on day two.
Corey, can I just say real quick?
I'm not done. I'm not
done.
done.
I know you're not, but I just want to give a
chats.
quick shout out to the fact that Corey Behnke has built this company where we are literally, I am in New York City. Corey Behnke is in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We have people here in New York in our master control room, and we have people in Green Bay, both simultaneously working on this live production. And if I hadn't just told you that, you probably wouldn't know it. It's pretty amazing.
Then we got Jake C. I am become the Green Bay Packers defense destroyer of worlds. I like this. I want to pin this on my Twitter. Jason Bolson, Nagler, whenever my dogs hear your voice, they get very upset as they associate that with me yelling at the TV during games. Awesome job tonight, guys. That's funny. DJ Shinny, all these Packers legends showing up is awesome. Yes, 100%. We're here for it. I'm here for it. That's my favorite part of the show tonight, besides our Patreons who are killing it tonight. John Simitovich, thanks to Super Chat. The only knowns are the unknowns. True story. Uncultured. They say that Cat Goody is a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I'm just talking about Goody. Can you dig it?
Dig it.
I think that's a song, right?
I'm digging it.
Jason Bolson, we already said that one. Shadow Wolf 712. Important thing is Sky Moore is still in play.
Yes, and yes, Pierce as well. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, it's gonna be great when they trade for Waller tomorrow. Oh wait, did I say that out loud?
So
sorry.
We
have people with their hand up. We got to get to these fine folks,
and then we're gonna go through the folks on, and then we're gonna wrap this up. Okay, Nagler.
Yep.
So Soder's got a question. Let's go to.
What's up, Soder?
Hey, I just wanted to say hi to my Aunt Jill. Quick Change is still the best Bill Murray movie, and
oh, I love it. I love it.
I hope Amari Rodgers develops.
Yes, he will.
And I guess the strategy for this draft is just to build a crazy defense as long as you can hold teams to 20 points and Aaron Rodgers can do what he can do with Allen Lazard, and then we win ball games.
You know there's more than one round, right? There's
I do know that. Right? Yeah, I know. But just,
and they signed Sammy Watkins, by the way. I don't know if you saw that.
They did sign Sammy Watkins, which is a plus. I'm excited about that.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
You know, but yeah.
I feel it.
Oh, we got a very special guest. I see. Hold on,
wait.
Nagler. We got a very special guest.
Who we got?
We got one. We got a guy in here who has more subscribers than he knows what to do with.
Right.
Tom Grossi.
Grossi Posse Packer Nation. Party. What's up?
Just wanted to ask if your chat was absolutely insane, like mine was when the Packers did not draft any wide receivers.
No, because we don't cater to casuals.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
I'm just saying. I don't. The diehards were cool with it. I'm just.
Tom, we heard you were sad.
We heard you were getting reports. Tom Grossi, we were getting reports of your sadness.
I was confused. I literally did a video on Quay Walker this morning, and I was confused based on the other guys on the board, why we went with him.
They love him.
Like, I get that we didn't pick a wide receiver.
They clearly love him.
He even said, Walker said that he was surprised that he got the call.
Yeah. Like Jair did. I'm down with that. I'm down with that similarity.
So, listen, it's all about Georgia. We're all carrying the G's, and that's all that matters.
That sir.
We got to give
Sir.
back because they pay for that license, you know?
100%. This is how we get back. So
taking all their players.
we get all of them. All
We
of them.
have all your players. You may continue to use the G. Wait, so Tom.
That's it. This is our licensing fee.
Right.
You just send us our
your
best players every single year.
Wait, so Tom, let me ask you this. Did you have Wyatt or Walker or anybody going to the Packers in your 4,000 mock drafts that you did?
I only did a couple. I actually had Walker. I'm not Walker. I'm sorry. I had Wyatt. And I had Packers diehards crap all over me. Go, he's too old. They're never gonna take him.
Ross, you want to chime in here?
Crap
Ross,
all
are you
over
still
me.
here? Ross? Oh, no, I think he left. Okay, there you go.
All over me. They're like, he's too old. He's 24 years old. Stop mocking Wyatt to the Packers.
Well, you know.
And there we have it. So, but no one knows anything.
Correct.
Like, it looks like the Jets, the Lions, the Giants had a really good draft.
Yeah, you know what? They always have really good drafts. Everyone who's terrible always has a really good draft, quote unquote, because they make headlines and they pick the players that everyone's been mocking and looking at for months on end. And then we fast forward to November and December, and the Packers are there in first place. Like, it's fine. Like, let them win these headlines. Like, that's fine.
All I want is for the league to investigate the collusion between the Vikings and the Lions of working that trade out to screw over the Packers. I think that they should just have both their franchises revoked. I used to have pity for the Lions. Nay. Now
No,
it's just
it's
rage.
all over.
No, it's rage. They were like, oh, like you're the younger sibling. Nay. Nope.
No. The younger sibling has now arrived at the moment where it's time to get a beat down. Like,
listen, you could
it's just
say like
time.
maybe apprentice is a strong word, but if we viewed the Lions as an apprentice, we are now Obi-Wan Kenobi and are chopping their legs off.
Yep.
Like that is how I want to view the
It's
Lions
time.
now.
I don't underestimate your power, young one. I have the high ground, and it is over.
That's it.
Yep. I'm down with
so
that.
the Lions can burn in Mustafar.
Forever. All right, Behnke. Tom, you're a legend.
Thanks,
you're
Tom.
You're a
Thanks for
legend
joining
stopping
us.
by.
Stop in.
Thanks, buddy.
Have a
Appreciate it.
fantastic evening.
Thanks, buddy.
See you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Later, guys.
We'll be infiltrating your stream. No question.
Oh, baby. Don't
Yeah,
tease me.
I'm waiting for my invite.
That's not a
Grossi.
metaphor, by the way.
We do have one super chat. Do we trade up to pick 33 to select Tom Grossi, him and Kenny Clark in the middle? In all seriousness, this defense is going to be sick.
It's gonna be
Preston, thanks for the
fucking
super chat.
ridiculous.
Appreciate
Come
you.
on.
So, Sean and Harold, join us tomorrow. I will 100% get to you guys. We're going to wrap this up because I got people in New York that need to get to bed. Mark Oldacres, Oldacres? I always want to say Oldacres because it sounds more English than Oldacres. I think he went to bed. Wait, he's still up. He's still up. Let's take
I'll
him.
tell you why I'm here, because I'm going to write my draft recap for Cheesehead TV, which is going up at 7 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah!
Let's go! Let's go!
go!
Oh, Blighty, across the pond. Let's do it. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey,
Thank you, Mark.
Mark, while you're writing that, Brian Gutekunst just said at the podium, I don't think we have to draft a receiver tomorrow.
Oh,
Let's
here we
go, Goody.
All right. Well, on that tip, we are going to wrap this show tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Thank you, everybody.
Cheesehead TV writers, Patreon, super follows, Lily, everybody who stayed, Tom Crabtree, Tremon Williams, Kenny Clark, TJ Lang. We love you. Also, wait, who did I miss, Nagler? Who did I miss?
I think you're good. Cody's here. Cody's still here.
No, I had the Cody.
All right.
Who did I miss on Packers? TJ Lang, Tremon Williams,
No, you
Kenny
got 'em.
Clark, Tom Crabtree. I got them all.
Joseph, your big board is going to become more and more important
Joseph,
as we go.
We're
Be
going
ready.
to Joseph tomorrow, a lot more tomorrow. Listen, everybody, we're going to give you a live shot of Lambeau when we roll these credits. Join us tomorrow night for round 2. Join us Saturday where you will get to see me maybe go crazy. So it's always worth it to see that last day. So if you don't join us
Word.
tomorrow, make sure to join day 3. And other than that, Aaron Nagler and myself and everybody here at Cheesehead TV saying good night and let's go
Thanks,
Pack.
everybody. Go, Pack, go.
Go, Pack, go. Go, Pack.